Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Operation Sports proudly brings to you its world heavyweight champion of the world and his snoring dog and his echo on Twitch. All of them together. It's me. It's Millennium. Yes, the dog still snores. Yes, I forget to mute the monitor sometimes. And yes, I am quite possibly one of the most unprofessional people ever to grace the Twitch streams. But that being said, it's Sunday. You know what that means? It means it's MLB The Showtime and another episode of Rockies and Chill, the franchise that you helped form to get me fired before the first year again. So let's go on. We're going to change a little bit here. We left off after a crushing loss to the Arizona Diamondbacks last week. The calendar, what I said we're gonna do is play one Sim 5. To be quite honest, that's gonna take us forever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sim a month, play a game, sim a month, play a game, and then get to the playoffs possibly, or the next year, or the franchise, or even to the draft. What's going on, Habab? I've seen all of you in the chat. Guys, I've seen Devil's Jaws here, seen all the regulars. Rick Joy is here and his terrible Red Sox loving self. I see some new guys around that don't really talk a whole lot. Guys, we're all about interaction here. You're used to seeing some Twitch streams where, once in a while you get a few, hey, what's going on? Guys, I'm here to answer questions. I'm here to talk. I'm here to talk baseball, guys. I love baseball. I absolutely love baseball. French Master, what's going on, my man? So, just a quick update on what I've been doing in terms of sports gaming lately. I've been grinding towards, and actually, let's show you real quick. We'll get out of this Rockies franchise for 1 second, because I want to show you guys the fruits of my labor. I will not ever subject you to me grinding anything. Canadian Kid, what's going on? Canadian Kid, just curious, do you like wrestling? Most Canadians do. I know you like hockey, because all Canadians like hockey, but most Canadians like wrestling too, and there's a pay-per-view on the night, which is going to be awesome. You're in July, and the next game is All-Star. You did play one Sim 5? That's perfect, Bob. The reason we're changing it for this stream is simply because I'm only going to be playing this Rockies franchise when we're streaming on Sundays. And I want to make sure you guys are here for all of that. So this is, just so you guys know, when I grind, obviously this is the entire Cardinals. But just so you guys can see what we've got, a couple of the players we've got. Look at that Machado. You like the Machado. But the big one is the Eddie Murray. Yeah, guys, look at that. That is gorgeous. Switch hitter, both ways, vision, discipline, a little bit of clutch added in. 75 fielding's not going to hurt him at first. And the old Nicky Mark. This is the big one, Nicky Mark, guys. 84, 72, 79 vision, 92 arm strength, guys. I love this guy in right field. I'm obviously biased, but you guys will see when we play some Diamond Dynasty. That all being said, obviously I have a lot of these guys. I really want the Cal. Probably not going to get the Cal anytime soon. What we're grinding for right now is, well, the next one after the one we're grinding for is going to be the Tony Gwynn. But right now we are grinding for defense. Grinding for defense with, whoop, missed him. For the Ozzie Smith, because look at that. Look at that defense. I think he's a little better than the Andrelton Simmons I have too, so. Yes, payback is tonight. I am so excited. Jordan's Blow. What's going on, my man? Oh, you went to Raw in Buffalo? Buffalo's one of those weird crowds that sometimes you get a really great reaction out of them, but sometimes it's really tough. Like, they sit on their hands a lot. New York crowds in general are pretty good when you get to the city. So, Bo Stocks for life. Don't give me that stuff, knee pads. All right, so let's go into this franchise mode. Again, we're 0-1. We have not done anything with it since last stream because this is your guys' stream. I want you guys around for it. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna sim to to the. I don't want to play Arizona again. That's for sure. We're gonna sim to the San Diego San Francisco 6-game series and see where we're at. We're only going to sim one series at a time just in case something like this happens where we have an injury. Oh, we have to fix somebody. We have too many players in our organization. That was from last time from the trade we made. I think Brad Graves is gone. Or maybe Mark. How many catchers do we have? Ooh, we got to hold on to a catcher just in case one goes down. Yep, Brad Graves is gone. Release him. He's gone. He's out. Okay, so we simmed through this date. Simmed through the San Diego series here. Tyler Matzik has an abdominal injury. We're going to keep him active. Tom Murphy in AAA in 2 to 3 months. Ouch. 3 to 4 weeks? I just lost Dick Hunley? All right, we're going to put him in the 15-day DL. We're going to auto-utilize John Gray. Yeah, fix the lineups. And we're going to have to do a couple little fixes here. Yeah, I know everything about the trade block. Jonathan Lucroy in the trade block after I just lost Hunley.
Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday.
I want to replace one of these guys, I think.
Alexi Amarista had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Padres got by the Phillies 12-2.
Let's replace our hitting coach.
Max Scherzer finished the complete
game
in his win, helping the Nats down the Braves 3-1. Matt
Brandon
Harvey
Bryant.
got the
What
win,
does he
throwing
want?
8 innings.
We're going to give him anything he wants. We need hitting. So he's going to accept our offer. That's going to help us morale-wise.
They bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we lost Tom Murphy to the DL. Let's check that out real quick.
They got the win in extra innings over
so
the
Matzik is okay. We lost 2 catchers. That's going to be bad news.
Had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 14-0.
Let's get. First of all, we got to bring a catcher
up. To give up just 5 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos.
God, I can't believe we lost a AAA guy too.
So
we're going to bring Walters up.
5 hits as they took down the
40-man guy anyway, so that won't hurt.
6-3.
We're going to bring Garneau up to AAA.
6 runs driven in.
We're going to bring Szynski up to AA.
The Angels to the victory over
I don't think I have anyone with catcher secondary either, so
13 hits as a team
that would have been them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the free agency.
The Kansas City Royals pitched well,
catcher always seems to be a position
as they got a win over the Astros in Houston.
We're going to sign somebody with some good defense. I like him.
And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the game.
Tom Chavez. Tom Chavez looks like a good candidate to be signed. So roster's currently full. We're going to have to release another guy. That's terrible. I hate that, but, we got to do what we got to do. Orlando Boone, 49-20. Yeah, Orlando Barone is gone because we need another catcher. So I'm very big on making sure my guys don't get into too much of an issue with that. Castellanos, Canadian. Oh, Knucklehead. That's my man right there. OSFM's Brian Wilson. Nice. Actually, maybe Lavarnway? No. Let's stick with Tom Chavez. Yep, we're signing you. You gave me some thought. You better give me some thought. All right, so we're going to manage the roster, go to the catchers. Tom Chavez is in AAA already, which we're fine with that. All right, so we have 2 catchers on every level. Double check the list here. We're going to have to fix our lineups. Shouldn't be too hard. Why is Jackson Williams up? Oh, that's right. Jackson Williams won the. Jackson Williams is starting. I should just go ahead and with that. I'm okay with that. Make sure our rotation is okay. John Gray got inserted back in. Matzik is my long reliever still, so not worried about him. Chad Qualls or Ryan Cook. Ryan Cook is my setup there. There we go. Okay. So, back to... Oh, we got to scout. That's right. Let's make sure our scouting is set up already. Ooh, I don't like him as... Yeah, we're fine. Training. Yeah, let's just make sure no one's on the base running. I hate... The one thing I go in for this every time is make sure no one's on the base running unless you actually want them to be a base runner. For some reason, they love to put certain guys in that base running sprints. Yeah, like speed. I don't need Nolan Arenado to get better in speed. What I need Nolan Arenado to do is get better in vision, discipline, and clutch, or maybe a little more contact. I don't need speed out of Nolan Arenado. Base running drills. Again, I don't want Trevor Story stealing bases. I want Trevor Story to get his durability up so he can play. Or contact. Let's get him his durability. Batting cages. Ryan Rayburn, not going to steal any bases. So let's get him some contact training. Let's see. Batting cages, sprints, fielding. Okay, good. We're good. That's okay. Let's go to the scouting tab real quick. Denton needs to go. Denton needs to go because he's been a little too close to the wife. All right, let me see here. Who are we currently targeting? I would like to get hands-on with the scouting, but to be honest, they've noticed they've been really good in terms of finding guys. You can get hands-on with this, like really hands-on. The blue guys are obviously blue chippers you already know about. But when it comes to baseball, you're not really drafting for need. You're drafting, I mean, unless your cupboard's barren, but... All right, so we're going to let them continue with that. We're going to go to the calendar, and we're going to sim through the next couple of dates. Yep, we're going to let them fix their own. Auto-utilize, so we'll just be in the... Keep them active, and then we're going to auto-put him back in. All right, so 7 and 8's not bad. That's right about where I would expect. Standing-wise, 4 games back.
TGIF.
Yeah, I'm okay with where we are right now.
Looking first at the
we're going to go ahead and sim through. Dodgers and Pittsburgh is going to be a rough stretch, I think. Brandon Barnes? 1 to 2 months? We're going to keep Hundley on there. We're going to keep Murphy on there. We'll let them fix the lineups. They're going to have a player short. Oh, my God. So many injuries. All right, so we need another relief pitcher. We did send Miller down early. I think Miller's the move here.
Starting out in the NL West, Ben Paulson was a force at the plate, driving in
Canadian Kid, I do play Diamond Dynasty and Battle Royale. More Diamond Dynasty than Battle Royale because I don't really like the 3-inning games that much. What's going on, A-Rod? But yeah, we definitely play a little bit different than franchise. Just Sundays tend to be our Rockies franchise for the stream.
As of today,
we're going to move Justin Miller up to the Major League team. Where are we sitting at now? Yeah, just a lot of players hurt. We're going to go ahead and get into this. So 12 and 12. Over 500 coming into the San Diego game. I'm not looking to... We pitched James Paxton last time. Whoa, Paxton not doing well for me.
Starting out in the NL West,
De La Rosa looking good.
Ottavino this year, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks, 3-0. At the moment, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West, 6.5 games back. The Rockies are 3rd in the division. They're 3.5 games back.
All right, put Ottavino back
Travis
down here.
Garneau was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping lead the Mets past the Giants 3-1. Right now, the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East.
Maybe we do a little Matzek action, a little Matzek magic.
The Giants are in 1st place in the NL West, 2 games up.
Eric
on
Ibar is on the
place.
trading block.
Tyson
Ross, but we're not probably going to trade in between.
As they secured a win in extra innings over the Padres.
Anyway, to be number 0-0, I don't think so. I think you have to be a single 0. I'm not getting Carter Caps. Padres made official and put Alexi Ramirez. They're probably in rebuilding mode already. And there's the Eric Ibar already.
The Philadelphia Phillies cracked 14
Let's
hits
look at us real quick.
as they bested the visiting Indians.
Did we move anybody to our...
As of today, the Phillies sit in 3rd
we don't have anyone on the trading block. Let's update that.
5 games back. The
Just
Indians
for
sit in last place in
giggles.
the American League Central Division, 6.5 games back.
Pretty stacked
The Cubbies
in the
got 11
outfield,
overall
although
hits
we did
as they took
lose.
down the visiting Braves 3-1. Heading into today, the Cubs
Let's look at our
sit in
budget
3rd
real
place
quick.
in the National League
Love
Central
this new
Division,
budget
9
screen.
games
Love to be able
back.
to see
The
what we've
Braves
got
sit
and
in
what we
4th
have
place
going
in the
on.
National League East Division, 8 games
Para
out of first.
is
The
28,
Miami Marlins pitched
but
well,
might
allowing
fetch
3
us
hits
a
as
starting
they took
pitcher.
A victory against the Brewers
I'm going to
in
put Para up
3-0.
just
At
because
the
I know
moment,
I've
the
got
Brewers sit
Rayburn.
in last place in the
platooning
National League
with him.
Central Division, 12 games behind
I
first
like
place.
LeMahieu because he's
The
still got
Marlins
an
are in
arbitration
last place in the
year.
NL East, 9 games
If
back.
Hundley wasn't hurt,
The
we'd put
Pittsburgh
him up
Pirates
there.
knocked out 12 hits as a team.
Augman,
as
we're
they
going to be
grabbed the win
doing.
against the
We're
visiting
probably going to
Reds,
sim
7-6.
a month and play a
Looking at the
game.
standings,
So we're only
the
going to play
Pirates sit in 4th place
probably
in the
like
National
5
League
to 10
Central
games
Division,
in the first
9.5
year.
games behind first.
Just
The
to
Reds
get it
are
moving.
second in the division. They're 2 games back.
I think Jorge
Bryce
De La
Harper
Rosa
needed
might have
only
to
a
go in
triple to hit for the cycle,
block
helping lead
too.
Washington
Yeah, you know what?
past
We're
the
gonna put.
Redbirds 3-2.
That's what we're gonna do.
He
We're
is
gonna
among
put
the
De La
National
Rosa
League
up on the
leaders
block,
in home runs. Right now,
and we're gonna
the
put
Cardinals
Parra
sit in
on the
first
block.
place in the National League Central Division, 2 games up on second place.
We
the
need
Nationals
pitching.
are in first place in
We have
the
a first
NL
baseman.
East, 4 games up.
We have a second
Xander
baseman. We have a
Bogaerts
good
really
third
cashed
baseman,
in
good
at the dish
shortstop.
with 3 hits and
Maybe
6
left field we're looking
RBIs,
for. Even though
leading the
it's
Bo
funny,
Sox
we're
to the
putting
win
up
over the
Parra
rival
and
Yankees,
De La Rosa,
10-1.
but
His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight
that's
games.
pretty much.
As of today, the Red Sox
can't think
are in
age-wise
second place
anyone else
in
we
the
have to
AL
worry
East,
about, so.
only a game and a half back. The Yankees
all right, let's see what our
are fourth
updates
in
are
the
here for
division.
April.
They trail by 8.5 games.
Anthony Pinero has
the
a
Rays
1.23
14 hits in the game
ERA.
as they got a walk-off win
Might
against
have to
the
look
Blue
into
Jays,
that.
4-3. At the moment,
I know
the
Noah
Rays
was going to be
sit in
doing
first
well.
place in the American
Mark
League Eastern
Zininski's
Division.
good.
They have a small
Tyler
game
Chat
and a
was
half
having
advantage
problems
over
in
second.
AAA.
The Blue Jays
So that
are
was a
second
good
in
send
the
down
division,
from
only a
last
game and a
stream.
half
Lamar
back.
Dickens is not having a
The
great.
Chicago White
So
Sox
let's look at this
knocked
Pinero
out 10
kid.
hits as a team as they beat the O's in
All
Baltimore.
right, so he is having a
11-1.
really
Looking
good
at the standings, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East,
April, and I like to
10.5 back.
reward
The
that
White
kind of
Sox
stuff.
are in fourth place in the AL Central,
So
6 games out of first.
I know we just
The
brought
Tigers
Justin Miller
had
up.
12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin
You know
Cities,
what?
10-2.
That's what we're gonna do.
Heading
We're
into
gonna
today,
reward.
the Twins.
Well, Miller's
sit in
got a
third
270.
place in the
Oh, you know
American
what?
League Central.
Ottavino's
They're
going
2
down.
games back. The Tigers are atop
And
the
then
division.
Pinero's
they have
coming
a
up.
small game and a half advantage over second.
Oh, I need him on the 40 man.
Got
Do I have anyone I can
to allow 4
release
hits
off the 40
as
man?
They defeated the A's in Oakland 3-1. As of today, the
Dustin
A's
Garneau.
sit in first place in the
66.
American League West Division, 1 game ahead of second. The Astros are at the bottom of the division.
Player
They're
potentials
7.5
can
games
change
out of first.
based on performance.
The Seattle Mariners total
Absolutely
11 hits
can
as a
change
team
based on
as they
performance,
grab the win
Augman.
against the visiting Royals, 8-5.
Who do we
Right
take
now,
off?
the Mariners sit in fourth place in the American League West,
Flande?
6 games out of first.
Yeah, Flande's
the Royals
the move.
are
We're
in
going to take
second
him
place
off
in
the
the AL
40
Central,
man.
only a game and a
We're going
half back.
to add
The
Pinero to the
Angels
40
hit 3
man.
long balls as they grab
We're
the
gonna-
win over the Rangers
We're
in
going to
Arlington,
celebrate the fact that he had a
14-3.
great April by bringing
Looking
him
at
up.
the standings, the Rangers are in second
And then
place
we are
in
going to
the
go
AL
and we are
West,
going
1
to
game out of
sim
first.
to.
The Angels
What do you think?
are
We should
third
play
in
San
the
Diego or
division,
San
only a
Francisco?
game
We're
and
either
a
going to
half
play
back.
Tyler
That's all
Matzik
for today's
against
show.
Andrew
See you back here
Kashner
tomorrow. Have a great day.
or John Gray versus Mad Bomb. So your guys' call. We can either do either SD or SF for me. To Tyler Matzik versus Andrew Kashner or John Gray versus Mad Bomb. Yeah, I'm thinking San Francisco too, Mayhem. Yep, I think. Oh, another win against San Diego. Yep, let's do the San Francisco. Sim through this date. Lost the series, so we're back to 500. San Francisco at 20-9. San Francisco
Thursday
running
morning
away
to you,
with it.
Show
Let's look at the
Nation.
standings real
Let's jump right
quick.
into
I got to make
Wednesday's
sure we can
baseball
stay near the
action.
wild
Starting
card.
out in the NL West, the San Diego Padres
Only 3 games
pitched
out of the
well,
wild card. I'm
allowing
okay
3
with that.
hits as they
We're
bested
right there.
The visiting Rockies 3-0. Scott Kazmir pitched
Jonathan
his way to his
Lucroy
100th career
is
victory
on
as the Dodgers bested the Rays
the block,
8-3.
guys.
Marcel Ozuna.
I know we
played 3
don't. I
runs
know
on
we're
the day
looking
as the
for.
Marlins took down the Diamondbacks,
Man, I know we're
7-4.
looking to
He
do
also extended
something.
his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight.
I don't know. What
The
would
San
it take
Francisco
for me to get
Giants
Lucroy
brought
from
out the
them?
Brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got past the Reds
Just
in
out of- just
Cincinnati,
curious.
4-1. The New York Mets got 12
Tell me what it would
hits
take
in
to
this
get-
one as they took down the
Whoa.
visiting Braves 9-4. Tyler Skaggs earned the win his
I don't
fourth
know.
this season, leading the
Matzik,
Halos
Walters, and
past the
Rayburn's
Brewers
a big haul,
4-1.
considering Rayburn. I've
The
already got
Chicago
Parra on
Cubs
the.
combined to
Although I
allow
do have
only
Parra, I
4
could take
hits
Parra
as
off.
they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-3. They now have 5 straight wins. Michael Franco
Walters would be a
had an
loss,
outstanding
though.
day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead the Phillies to
Not
a victory
trading
over the
Paxton,
Cardinals,
Hubbub.
7-2. Martin Perez.
Nah, it's too
was
early for that
victorious
trade.
the 5th time
Too early
this
for that
season,
trade.
helping the Rangers push past the Blue Jays 4-2.
I want
He
to
is
see
currently
who's
leading
interested
the
though.
American
Us
League
and
in
the
wins.
Pirates. You know what?
Brett
On our
Gardner
trade
was
block,
a
we gotta
one-man
put catcher
highlight
on
reel
there.
with 3 home runs and 5 RBIs as the Yankees claim victory over the Orioles 5-1.
Rayburn. Where are they at in the standings?
Grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Bo
I mean, they're
going to
be at some point. Oh, they're already 13 games out.
Josh Tomlin got his 2nd W.
Why am I not trading Paxton? Because they just traded for him. What kind of person would that? What kind of GM would that make me if I trade for Paxton and then trade Paxton away? You don't do that. There's no. You got to have some kind of loyalty to your team.
Only 5 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-2.
All right, so let's do this game
sweep
first, and then we'll think about LaCroix. We're going to go with the road alts. John Gray. Let's see if we have anybody. Ooh, Blackman needs a day off. No, I think we're going to have to hold Blackman in this game. Actually, you know what? Against a tough lefty, maybe we move Parra to center. And then, actually, you know what? Parra will probably go up here, too. And then we'll put Rayburn in against a tough lefty. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Pedro Reyes? No, we don't put Pedro Reyes in against a tough lefty. Yep, I like this a lot. Start off with Parra. Even though Parra can't hit lefties either, but... What's going on, C-League? Tigers GM. I'm not trading for Paxton and then trading him away. It's terrible. It's terrible, terrible, terrible stuff. You don't do that to people. We got Jake McGee, though. Saves. 7 out of 10 saves. That's not great, actually.
From the city by the bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on the show.
All right, guys.
And it's
looks like a big day opening the series in San Francisco. The Bandstand stuff, C-League, dude, as much as I can find out, that's not true. If you're talking about closed stances being more push hitters and open stances being pull hitters, from everything that I could find out, and I was not allowed to get a straight answer, but the words that I got were that is not true.
Gerardo Parra heads for the batter's box, and we are
or the I guess the
evening baseball.
Nod that I got was that is not a true statement.
First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend.
We have a new we turn it on and turn off a couple things that we didn't have before. We're turning the hot zones off, and we're actually going to turn that switch pitch info back on. Yeah, no. See, like I get what you're talking about, but I'm just saying that was I was told that is not a thing.
Here's the 1-0.
That you're looking at spray charts, not stances. Stances are only animation, not
40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now,
animation do not have anything to do with the actual gameplay.
Had him off stride that time,
nice
and it's 1-2.
That slider is just devastating against left-handed hitters. I mean, he wasn't even close to that one.
Trading for Will Smith? Was Smith on the block too? I saw LaCroix was in the block, Armand. And welcome to the stream, Armand, by the way.
Strike right there, or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
No problem, C-League. See you soon, dude.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Contact swing right there, guys.
Together a really good at bat here. Swing and he
another contact swing. Come on, get out of there. Oh, nuts. Should have went for it.
Quick out number 1.
All right, but that's okay. Another nice 7-pitch at bat against Mad Bomb. I'm okay with that.
Starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's got a great matchup.
3 of the 4. You need to up that difficulty then. Habs fan, this is Hall of Fame default.
Way up over 350. So the numbers don't lie.
This is straight Hall of Fame.
Guys like this.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in now following
both on
that
pitching and hitting,
pitch at bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Kenny Jansen.
Well, Matt,
talk to me about
there
Kenny
is
Jansen.
some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners.
Okay.
I've seen both
Struggles
hitters
in the
and
corners.
pitchers be confused by his calls on the black.
So I got to be careful in the corners,
we'll see if that shows
both
up in
ways.
this
Ooh,
that evens it up
man.
1-1.
Yeah, I think Hall of Fame is the way to go this year, guys. I think BK is right. By the way, follow BK on Twitter. His Twitter name is the same as his Twitch name. He puts out some awesome highlight videos of his Cubs franchise. But I think he's right. I think All-Star is a little easy and throws too many meatballs down the middle.
The Giants line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, one of the most entertaining players to watch in the outfield we'll have an opportunity to see in this one. Hunter Pence. You know, he doesn't always look smooth, kind of gangly, sometimes even awkward, but he gets the job done and comes up with some fantastic plays.
What's going on, Thom? Tom?
Will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Oh, okay, guys. So
right
far,
there
11 pitches and 2 outs, or 10 pitches and 2 outs. I can go with that.
Out and nobody on all night long.
We got to start hitting, though. I would like to get some better contact than the ones we had 2 pop-ups. Not fun. Still early. Ooh, nice slider. Wow, I thought that was dipping. Thought that was going low on us. We got to watch this. Fastball and slider both have high confidence right now.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
What I want to do is make sure that we stick to 2 pitches, maybe high confidence with a top line pitcher like that. We don't want to see him get his curveball and his slider and everything.
Grounded to the right. Belt has
Run, Cargo.
And he'll step on
Cargo's
the
not running fast enough for us, guys.
The inning is over.
Maybe we'll have to put Cargo on sprint drills.
And now we'll see what the Giants can do.
Yeah, Mad Bomb's slider, especially the arm angle that it comes out of, you can't tell where it's going.
John Gray will be on the mound for
all right, John Gray having a good year for us, 2-2. 3.57 ERA. I love the 31 hits only in 22 innings. It's going to kill us probably. 6 walks in 22 innings is good. Love to see some more strikeouts, though.
And there you see Denard Span as
I was being sarcastic about
the home
hits,
half of inning number 1.
A lot of hits for that many innings. Nope, we forgot to set up our shifts.
First pitch fastball.
Let's set up our shifts real quick, everybody, just so you can see what we do every time we start a game. We do shifts to where, so we want to do the infield is going to be third base, cover drag on. Oh, no, you know what, though?
Obviously, they'd like to get back.
We're going to do a shift right on the Denard Span, but we're doing third base cover drag at the same time. And actually, we're going to take our left fielder and move him in shallow. Hunter Pence is going to be a bomber to an extent, so we're just going to make our outfield. We're going to take the power in the outfield, his power side, and deepen them up. It's a really tough place to play. I don't want to shift my center fielder over from right field because of how easily it is to get triples and doubles in that right field alley. So the deep, I'm going to keep just that deep right there. Buster Posey's a pull hitter. I'm okay with that, so we're going to just shift him over a little bit. We're not going to go extreme shift for the second baseman side. Again, has some pops, but yeah, you know what? We're going to put the left fielder deep. Keep that. Brandon Belt is a big-time pull hitter, so we're actually going to stretch them back. But here's the thing. Again, I don't want to put them in the extreme because that means I've got to move that right fielder from where he is because the second baseman and right fielder are too close for defensive purposes. So I'm going to make this extreme right, but I'm going to bring the second baseman back to shift right here. That way I still have the extreme shift, but I don't have the guy way too far back. So he's still doing his defense. We're okay with that. Brandon Crawford, again, another pull hitter. I don't like pushing those guys over that way. Although, especially with Rayburn and left, I want to cover Rayburn. So again, we're going to do the extreme right, second baseman, bring him back here, so that way we have coverage on the right side. Matt Duffy is a push hitter. We're not going to worry about that. Matt Duffy can get straight up. Joe Panic is a pull hitter, but has a lot of good contact everywhere. Not a ton of pop. And 38%, that doesn't really get me in terms of needing to worry about that. And Angel Bagan can stay there. And Mad Bomb is a pull hitter, which we will go ahead and shift the infield over a little bit for. He's got some pop too. It's a great hitting pitcher, so we're going to keep that like that. Okay. So our custom shifts are in. If you guys have questions about custom shifts, please ask. I use them constantly. I use individual shifts too.
2-0 now.
So
this is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. Two close
come on,
pitches,
John, you
two
got to hit
good
one of
takes,
these.
and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
What's everyone doing about real life?
A strike as he'll try to work his way
changing
back.
the stock to real
3-1.
life. Thumb, I'm really questionable about changing anything in terms of from SCEA ratings because they build franchise mode around their ratings, not anybody else's. So,
This is
including
the so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the
including
first.
the other stuff. Farm innings, Dawson. You can just call them grind. It's fine. All right, if you're talking about like the bunt grind, yeah, that's fine. With 25 home run deficit. Oh, jeez, in the home run derby. How are you down 25 home runs
Inside corner
in the home run derby? I mean, I know it's Goldschmidt, but Jesus.
Span the runner at first with nobody out.
Oh, I see.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
With 25 home run deficit. Oh, jeez, in the home run derby. How are you down 25 home runs
Inside corner
in the home run derby? I mean, I know it's Goldschmidt, but Jesus.
Span the runner at first with nobody out.
Oh, I see you over there, Denard Span.
Span runs.
Tried to do that hit and run. Saw that, right, guys? Saw him take that extra little lead. We were gonna throw him out too. A little slide step action.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants' right fielder.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I
I
can
don't know how he took that, to be honest. Try to throw that slider on the outside corner. Here we go.
And
there it is. Sit down, Hunter Pence.
Call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, always have to pitch to the shift. Absolutely. Again, we're going to have a manual 343 and 5 home runs. Wow.
When Buster Posey is in the lineup,
so what we can do here with Posey is still keep that shift,
on-base percentage over 400
right?
into the game. So I have a
so
feeling he
batter,
could be a key player in this one.
infield, we're going to do double play, right? But we're going to do shift left on the double play. So, and then for our left fielder, still deep. That's what we need. Okay, cool. I'm all in for this. I see you, Denard. I know you're doing it.
Throw over to first, and the runner back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
First pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike.
There he is. Out. Yeah. That's what we do. We hold runners and we throw them out, baby.
Trying to steal. 2 out, nobody on.
So our shift is now. Did our shift go back? Our shift is back now. No, it isn't. We have to go back to Buster. There we go. All right.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive.
And you'll see this when you're playing the computer. Always remember the computers will try to go against your shift. Use that for you. Like I know Buster wants to go take an outside pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pound him inside and get him to pop it up.
On the move is
because there's no reason, there's no way he's going to hit that inside pitch with any kind of authority to right field. Also, if he's looking for an outside pitch, if you get guys online,
Nolan Arenado will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300.
Sorry, management is goading me.
Huge for him too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers.
Even you go online. Say you go online and somebody has an extreme shift against you. You're gonna look to the other side, and what you can do with that is if a guy throws a fastball outside the zone, there's a chance you're gonna swing and pop it up or swing and miss. So definitely use those shifts not only for what you see on the spray chart, but for like a mental advantage as well. That's what a lot of time they're used for in real life.
77 miles an hour, 2 strikes. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, it's a nice curve.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this.
Oh, I didn't want that. I didn't want that at all.
It could be trouble.
Terrible
swing.
swing.
And a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
First baseman number 10, Ben Paulson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, terrible slider. Come on.
Bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss
same
on
place.
a pitch well out
Went for
of
the slider in the
strike
same
zone as he
place.
becomes the
Wow.
second out.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters,
Not a
6
great
pitches,
at bat.
and 2 strikeouts.
So Trevor Story, unlike the real Trevor Story, one home run
Story
in the first
will dig
month
in
of the
now.
season,
He's
but
got
hitting
that average up
333,
over
so we can't complain
330 to
too
begin
much
the
about
ballgame.
that.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't
Georgia
miss
boy,
by
the
a lot,
game,
but
like
it's
MLB The
1-0.
Show in general, or this game meaning the game that I'm playing? If you're talking about the game I'm playing right now, I'm happy with where it's going, not hitting-wise,
And
but I'm
that
happy
pitch
that we're getting
misses
some
in
pitches
dirt,
out of Mad
and
Bomb.
It's 2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be
Manual
their
shifts
best
can
chance to get
absolutely
that
determine the
first base runner
outcome of
out
this game.
there.
Jordan, you are
And really,
100% correct.
This has been one of the few guys that's even
I
been
really
ahead
wish
in
the
count.
computer would use more custom shifts too. That's something I hope they add in maybe next year.
3-0 now.
I'm not just talking about the extreme shift. Like,
two-out
all you ever
walk
see the
isn't the
computer
worst
do
thing
is
in the
extreme
world.
shift
You'd
right.
like to
I want to
avoid
see
it
the
if you
computer
can, but
extreme
this
shift
can be a dangerous
left,
spot
or
if you
just
just
shift
root
left, or have like one outfielder in,
And he gets the
stuff
call
like that.
there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
I don't play Home Run Derby a whole lot, Bob. Georgia boy, I love the game. I'm a huge baseball fan, so if you're a baseball
comes
fan,
the
I think this
3-1
game is a
pitch.
must-buy. If you
And
are
a fastball misses
just a
there,
casual
ball
sports
4.
gaming fan, I think it's a must-buy.
And for as hot
If
as
you
this
don't like
guy's been
baseball, then don't buy the
recently,
game.
this is
Scott,
a
what's going on,
no-brainer.
dude?
Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Ryan Rayburn.
All right,
will
come on,
forward
Rayburn.
now.
This is what
Back
we need.
in
This is what you're in the
lineup here
game
after
for.
Getting yesterday
Hitting
afternoon
lefties.
off. Here comes the first pitch.
Ooh, I thought you had
Yanked
that
into
one.
the stands, strike one.
No, you can't. The one thing you can't do, Shawn
Runner
Michael,
on
is you
first with
can't
2
do the 4 outfielders, or well, you can technically, I guess, do 4 outfielders with the second baseman. You can't do 5 infielders.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And now with the 0-2
that is
count,
a
he's
shift
got
I hope they do
probably
eventually.
5 different
You
pitches
can
he
bring
throw here. So
your
as a
right
hitter,
fielder in
what are you
shallow,
gonna do?
so he's almost to the point where the second baseman is on an extreme right shift. But that being said, you can't do a true
Got him
5-man
swinging, and
slider.
that will
You
end
can't do a
the inning.
true 5-man infield like if you're trying to prevent a run.
He's strand
scoring
one.
with,
We'll go
less
to the
than
bottom of
2
the
outs.
second. No score.
Leading up for the Giants.
Brandon Belt will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
Yeah, but we get a
In
nice
there
walk.
at the knees, strike one.
No, that's not true, Shawn Michael. I don't believe that. You know what you need to do? You need to teach hitters how to hit. Because the reason shifts are happening because all hitters want to do is hit
And
home
this
runs and
catches
get
the
paid.
inside corner. Good
So
spot there.
they've
It's
become
0-2.
big-time pull
And
hitters.
this is what
Shifts
you
are
like
just
to
fixing
see,
that.
especially coming off of a loss in his
Shifts
last
are
start.
fixing the
These
explosion
first
of
couple
offense.
innings, he's coming right after guys.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively.
What do you mean, how do they get to so many
It's brought
balls?
to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He
Right.
has
Well,
a
that's what I mean.
cannon out there
No
in
one,
center field.
but like,
Everybody
even
knows it.
I'll
We'll see
talk
if he
from a
gets
place
chance
that I
to
have
show it
bias.
off
Chris
in this
Davis,
one.
okay? Chris Davis is a power hitter, absolute power hitter. The problem is that he knows he's a power hitter, and they're going to shift him, and everyone else knows he's a power hitter. So they're going to shift him.
Have to lay off right there.
And he's not, and he can't bunt. Well, one of the first things you learn when you get into baseball is how to bunt. And I'm sorry, I don't care how big of a hitter you are, you should know how to bunt. He bunts down the third base side 3 or 4 times, guess what? They're going to stop doing it to him. I agree, Epi. This is Hall of Fame difficulty. Yeah, he's a garbage 200 hitter, Shawn Michael, but you know what has something to do with that? The fact that he's hitting into shifts. I think they did a study that if the shifts weren't there, it would add like 40 points to his batting average. And he hit a double to left center. I'm not talking about the outfield. I'm talking about hitting balls, rolling over balls and going to the right field. So I'm absolutely okay with shifts. Learn how to hit, learn how to bunt, learn how to get through it, and then go from there.
Extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Wow, yeah, but Victor, what I'm saying, though, is Victor Martinez is a good hitter. That doesn't mean anything. Just because he hits 330, he would hit more. You can't say his batting average is anything. You can't be like, oh, this guy hits 330, so what? Okay, well, then the shifts aren't hurting him. What are you worried about the shifts then for?
Standing in now, Matt Duffy.
My favorite team is the Orioles.
Swinging a ball line hard towards
Trevor Story with the dive. That was a weird dive, kind of diving towards the infield. I don't even think I really needed to dive on that.
To end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air.
Replay.
Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
Oh, yeah. How if they don't use shifts, they always just seem to find a way.
We are all set to begin the third.
Jackson Williams.
Bumgarner's ready. Here's the first
Jackson
pitch.
Williams shrinking, trying to duck under Mad Bomb's strike zone here.
He takes strike one.
Victor Martinez could legit be like a 350, 360 hitter, if not for shifts, I bet.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. You like what you've seen from this
It
guy
doesn't
so
matter
far?
if he's getting paid to get on base. We're talking about the effect of shifts and how to get rid of them.
He's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, well, Shawn Michael, I get when I pay to watch a game, I like watching pitching and defense. So, guess what?
Now this pitch
just because you you personally pay to see offense, I don't like watching 10-run games. It's not my thing.
No, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff.
D. Gordon? I don't know, dude. I do like that D. Gordon was like, just came out and said, you know what, I don't know what happened, but it was my mistake. Took immediate, I love that he took immediate responsibility. So I don't know who's next. It's really hard to say like who's next. They're always going to catch somebody because everyone's trying to get through that. So I've been to 3 Oriole games this year. Shawn Michael, you have no idea what you're talking about.
This one's blooped out toward right center field.
In my opinion, you have your own opinion. You have your opinion about offense. I absolutely think you have no idea what you're talking about.
Center fielder
Gerardo Parra digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there.
And I hit triangle. Throw goes to first. No, I haven't seen that happen before.
Tap fouled at home plate.
Right. Whatever, Shawn Michael. Because ratings is all what it's all about.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off. And
let's get rid of shifts because TV ratings are down. Here's the 1-2. You know what? Let's not make sure that other baseball hitters can become actual hitters and actual baseball players. Let's just get rid of shifts. Matter of fact, while you're at it, let's lower the mound back down, extend the distance of the mound to the plate, and bring the fences in 10 feet.
Bases are empty.
By the way, those will
out.
all raise offensive numbers if you really want to get numbers back.
A little bouncer.
While
That's
not
foul,
harming
so battle
the purity
will
of the
continue.
game. So you know.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
If it's all about
And
offense, you would do
windup,
all
here
3 of
comes the
those
2-2
things
pitch.
before you did anything with shifts.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check
I don't know, Tom.
if he's going to have success here.
I know the random testing, and I don't know if he's already gone through his appeal process or not. So I'm pretty sure we because the Chris Davis, when he got hit for
Crawford will wait
when he got hit for his Adderall, it was actually known like a month ahead of time, I think.
Home half of the 3rd coming up, no score.
No, Epi, it's all about offense. That's what people watch baseball for,
and he's been in fuego of late. Seen
Ooh,
that average
I don't
shoot
like those
up
numbers.
quite a bit over these past 8 ball games.
Those numbers are scary.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Man, John Gray can hit the broadside of a barn right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Come on, DJ.
Backhand.
Come on, DJ. Throw it. There we go.
Rather easy first out.
Oh, there you go, Rick Joy. Yeah, so I know that it's never right away when they get announced. So that's you. That's not fans on TV network fans. I said, Shawn Michael, you want to go with what it is? Here, if you want to raise offense, lower the mound 6 inches, extend the mound back a little further, like 60 or go for 70 feet or whatever, and bring the fences in 10 feet. And guess what? That will get you more offense without touching shifts.
Here, no balls and a strike. Comes into play here at 273. 2 home runs, 13 RBI.
And you can still teach a hitter how to be a pure hitter the whole time.
Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and
yeah.
he's out at second base. He probably
Angel
should have
Pagan
stayed
going
right
a little for too much. Yeah, so all 3 of those things, Shawn Michael, will absolutely fix your offensive problems before you have to say, oh, well, shifts aren't going to work because hitters don't know how to go the other way, or hitters don't know how to bunt and beat it. So,
couldn't quite pull that
503-footer with Miggy. Habab, is that in game or in home run derby? Because home run derby, you get longer distances. If you had a 503-footer in game, that's insane.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Exactly, BK.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
And that misses.
Oh, Epi, do you stream too, dude?
That's a great pitch.
I honestly, let me see here. If you do, I'd love to. I mean, I'll follow you. I'd love stopping in on MLB streams. I know there's one guy that his name's Benny that I've been trying to stop in on, but he always holy hell. Madison Baumgartner just blew me away here. God. Don't throw a fastball to Matt. So don't miss your fastball in the middle of the park.
As the Giants are stuck
Man,
to a 1-0
I
lead.
knew how did I know he was going to beat me?
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch
Scott,
like that
the CPU is aggressive because actually I'm aggressive on the base paths too. Pagan should have went for that because he almost made it. He literally almost made it.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span.
Oh, why is that up so high?
Out to right field.
Not Cargo.
Under it, and he makes the
Management is yelling mad bum
3.
at me right now, like literally.
Some of our nation's young minds and future
No, that was
leaders
Mad
here in
Bum.
attendance.
That was
Yikes.
Mad Bum.
Thursday
It said
night baseball
Madison
rolls
Bumgarner.
on. We'll have more after this. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu.
And it's not even so much about the winning D-Carb. Welcome to the stream, by the way. It's not the winning to me. It's the learn how to hit. I mean, if they're gonna pitch you outside and put the extreme shift on you, hit it the other way. Learn how to take an extra second and not open your hips up and just close up and go the other way with it.
Now a fastball for a called strike.
It's not pitchers that can rig, it's pitchers that rig. I know,
I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again.
Make fun of me the fact that I didn't know that.
Make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And here's a ball
DJ.
In the air. Pence on the move.
Gonna catch that too. God, fall over the thing and hurt yourself. No, I agree. I believe with D-Carb. Well, Batista gets that extreme left on him, doesn't he? Where the second baseman's over playing shortstop.
Pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Carlos Gonzalez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding.
Yeah, I'm okay with I'm okay with Pagan going for that double.
And he takes ball 1.
Yeah,
Rayburn doesn't have a great arm. It was far enough over to where Rayburn didn't get to the ball until Pagan was already turning first base. So, no, this is May evening game. That's kind of the backdrop for San Francisco.
That's by him for strike 1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
I'm okay. I believe the Cards, Epi, only because their defense has been terrible, and you just there we go, hit that curveball.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
I'm okay with the Cards being bad, although the Phillies are supposed to be historically bad, but the Blue Jays, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the Blue Jays.
Nolan Arenado is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
All right, Arenado, we're not going for any craziness up high this time.
Here comes the first.
Oh, he thinks Cargo's going.
Nothing doing.
Yeah, Lone Wolf. Trevor Story is in the game. He walked his first at bat.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
I don't think the Blue Jays have a bad bullpen.
A breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
I think the Blue Jays have a really good bullpen,
he must
actually.
Have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
You're thinking Cargo might go here? 1-1? No. We're going to let Arenado try to swing.
On the ground
for
Crawford,
no.
This could be 2. 1 there. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning.
That I agree with. I agree
quietly.
that John Gibbons does not treat his. I believe that John Gibbons doesn't treat his starting rotation very well.
Hunter Pence is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
You know, guys,
take on fielder run like speed and reaction. I have no problem with fielder run. I mean, I have. I don't think he's a bad manager. Oh, it hit the bag. Come on.
Story over to his left, and they
I don't think he's a bad manager. No, there's no sliders. This is default Hall of Fame.
Don't see very often.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far.
I don't think he's a bad manager. I just think he probably needs a better pitching coach to rely on. Plenty of doubles.
Buster Posey is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat.
I don't think he's a bad manager. Oh, it hit the bag. Come on.
Story over to his left, and they
I don't think he's a bad manager. No, there's no sliders. This is default Hall of Fame.
Don't see very often.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far.
I don't think he's a bad manager. I just think he probably needs a better pitching coach to rely on. You got to know where your weaknesses are as a manager.
Man gone, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt.
Tried that hit and run. Tried the hit and run. I know it. So, guys, if you're used to throwing first pitch strikes a lot this year, know that if they have somebody on first, just get a hunch and throw it like out of the strike zone to where they can't hit it. So, mostly fastballs. That's pretty good, Effie. I like that one. Yeah, that's probably why Mad Mom. Actually, I mean, I do use a lot of fastballs. Thumb, I don't have a problem with it. I haven't seen anything too crazy to where I'm like, oh man, he should have made it.
He's not really messing around out there too much.
What is my? Now that you mention that, yeah, I really have 28, 71 strike. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should throw some more off speed. I do like to really get my
change up, and he
fastball
at 1 and 2.
Well, that's a smart miss there.
So
they know he'll chase it down there.
I'd like to establish the fastball
even if
early.
It didn't get the job done. It's a great pitch on 0-2.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And a sliding attempt at first, but this
Jason make the Dickey trade. We have Thor and Darno, or the $80 million we spent on Martin in the bullpen.
Well, that hit extends his
good point.
To lucky
Not
number
wrong.
13 now. That's
yeah, but that's looking back. I mean, it's really looking back.
It.
Dickey helped you, for a good year or two there.
Comes to the plate looking to put the ball in
and obviously
play.
Helped you a World Series, but you know what I mean.
Last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A good tailing fastball for a
Oh,
strike.
I gotta get them in double play.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so
that's the other thing you gotta watch out for.
Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well.
Make sure that the shortstop covering
right on the knees
doesn't. I don't know, why is he stuck there?
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2.
Surprise team for everyone after the first month. The Blue Jays being bad is a big one for me. The Astros are bad.
That smoked, but right into the shift. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is
retired.
I
wish no one for double play.
So
anyway.
it's no runs.
Didn't realize it was 2 outs.
Hits, no errors.
Yeah, White Sox are good, although they've lost 2 or 3 to the Orioles, and are going to get 3 or 4 to take in the day from them. If it doesn't rain, which it already is.
Leading off the inning.
Nationals are not good. Yeah, Astros, Nationals.
Something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb
back
into this
one.
They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he takes a
the Rockies are pretty good.
The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th.
The Rockies have had
not much
help
of a
from a lot of
concern,
places they didn't think they were going to have help from.
Yeah,
too.
It shouldn't be. He hasn't had
which is fine. I mean, you said surprise team.
So. Innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
There we go. Way to loop a
right
Texas leaguer into right field.
This will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings.
Balmer's 14-9. That's not crazy.
This second innings allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all.
Yeah, Houston being
so
7-17 is probably my big one.
As well.
Trevor
Philly being 14-10 is a huge surprise. Arizona being 12-14, maybe. I think maybe. I don't know. I want to say it, but I worry that
he's set. Here it comes.
They got a team built for the regular season.
Taken outside for ball 1.
I don't know. They're just not hitting the ball. Not hitting, not pitching.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They're 3-11 on the road. Really That's insane.
Remember, they walked him the first time.
There's sortable team stats. I'm on MLB.com right now looking through it while we're playing.
No
Which
runs,
is never a good idea,
hits,
by the way, guys.
No errors in the ball game for the Rockies.
Yeah, they're hitting 235.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Boy,
I don't think they have
now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you.
I mean, they're 7th in the league in home runs, but they've got no on base. Like that's the problem is they're hitting home runs and that's it. I mean, 313 on base percentage is terrible, but
and a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Slider. God, that slider looked like it was going to be there.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make it.
No, I mean, it's only 25 games in. I agree. I mean, there's still plenty of time, but what we're trying to figure out is just surprises for the first month.
Still
I mean, you can say 20. It is only 25 games, but that being said, they're already how far back? Oh, how did I not kill that? I mean, they're already 6.5 back. That's doable, but I mean, that's not easy pickings. It's not like you build 6.5 in a week. 6.5 is a 2 to 3 week process.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Trevor Story with a
pitch, and he'll stick
at
around
bat
to
to
see
remember against Mad Bomb here, which is good because we need to get his pitch count up.
Hot shot towards the
There
hole.
we go.
That
Trevor
gets
Story,
down, and he's got
big time
himself a
at
base
bat
hit.
from the storybook. Should you win
Boy,
the home run derby with Justin Upton or J Martin? I don't think it matters, does it?
Bang out another base hit and take it to 12.
Oh, and what's going on in Indian on Wheels?
Ryan Rayburn.
You know what? That might
standing now
be
with 2 on here and nobody
that might
out
be
to
the
begin
other
the inning.
surprise
On the mound,
is the
he hasn't
Dodgers
found
not
himself in
being
too many rough spots so far.
good.
So
Well, I mean,
this might be
they're
his
okay.
first
They're leading the
real
West,
test of
but
the ballgame.
the Dodgers not being over 500 is big. Trevor Bauer. Scott, I'm telling you, get rid of him. Start treating your franchise like your own. Oh, what a terrible swing that was.
On the infield,
Letting him off the hook on that terrible ball.
Well, normally you prefer your hitters to be
Yeah,
aggressive.
let Upton do it.
This was a situation where it really cost him. He's got 2 men on base, but he winds up chasing the first pitch out of the zone. Pops
All right,
it straight
Jackson,
up.
I need something. All right, so now we know with 1 out, they're going to try to hit me in a double play.
Jackson Williams,
so we're
as
looking
he'll look to
change
bring home
ups,
that tying run from
sliders
second
low.
with a
We got to
base
be
hit
careful
into
of
the
those.
outfield. And he starts the
We
number
take it.
8 hitter with a strike.
This is
Nothing
Birdland Penguin,
Well, anytime
Mr.
you
Penguin
throw a
rocks.
first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Trying to hold the lead. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball
Check
1.
swing,
That's
guys.
a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Oh, bad
Unable
swing.
to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. In the
No,
dirt
don't
here.
go. Get back. Whew, that was close.
But fortunately
Where
here,
is
no advance.
I don't know what you can get for Bauer. Relief pitchers are hit or
Ready
miss
to
when you're
deliver the
trading
full
them.
count pitch.
Oh
Neither
my
guy
God,
willing
Jackson
to
Williams
give
get
in,
up
and
that
the
over.
at-bat will continue.
Oh man, I thought I had that. And watch the high fastball now too.
Payoff pitch on its way.
No go.
There's a check
Yes,
swing,
walk.
and they appeal down to first.
It still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
All right, this is not good. We're just gonna try not to hit the double play with John Gray.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Now the 0-1.
It still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
All right, this is not good. We're just gonna try not to hit the double play with John Gray.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Now the 0-1. That misses
No
wide.
double play with John
One
Gray. We're
ball
not
and
swinging
one
at that.
strike.
Oh, gotcha.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from
that. All right, come on, John Gray. I'm going to need you here, guys.
You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Or was it? Not suicide. I can't suicide squeeze with Gray.
Late making contact
too
on
worried
that swing, and we'll
especially
do
with
it
a force out, they
again
go home
on
in
1-2.
one because he's got no speed. I don't think. Hold on. Yeah, 33 speed. They're going to go home in one and get a double play out of it.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed
Yeah,
it. 2-2.
CPU loves suicide squeeze. I don't think I haven't seen CPU do it with the pitcher though. I've seen like because too many guys have bunt defense already. Well, and it's also a force out.
Now a ball.
I'm okay with a pop out if John Gray pops out. Perfectly fine with that.
And
not a double play.
To put it away as they get their
all right, come on. We worked for this.
Out. And now
gotta get some, Para.
The infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No
we had 2 pop outs already, but a good 8 pitch at bat, or no, 9 pitch at bat last. So
from the stretch. Now
oh,
a
just
is
missed
swung
it.
On and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1.
All right, here we go. We're doing this. We're gonna win this. We're gonna get at least 2 runs off this.
And boy,
not with that slider. Oh, that outside slider.
Oh, it'd be a big
Mad Bomb is really legitimately going to just beat me with that slider the rest of the game. He's at 81 pitches, though. I love that.
Tapped out in front of home.
Terrible. Terrible Para.
On to first, and the
getting
Rockies
traded. I'm going to just trade him after the game.
That ends the inning.
Done with him.
Matt Duffy comes to the plate as we get started here.
Right, what did
in
I
the
do
bottom
Duffy
of the
last
fifth.
time? Okay, just a quick fastball. So let's mix it up a little now.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Work some of our other stuff early and come back with the fastball.
And a slider tails outside.
What's going on, BQ? What's funny, Mad Bomb is tough, but I've worked a couple of good walks off of him too.
Hard up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throws
there
in
we
time,
go.
and that's out number 1.
Nice play, DJ.
The second baseman.
Nice play, DJ.
Stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
What's going on, Brett?
Lays
Brett
off 1-0.
Boof. The Boof. Matter of fact, I'm not calling you Buff anymore. You're Boof. You are Boof. Boof 8824.
Low and away
kind of like
as he
Jenny.
misses again.
867-539.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Worried me there for a second, Joe Panic.
Still a good count
Guys,
for him now,
what's
however,
going on? Welcome to the
2-1.
Operation Sports Stream. You are watching the Rockies and Jill franchise. It's a
Halfway
franchise
to 100
controlled
pitches.
by the
Here
chat,
it is.
for the chat.
He's fallen
We
behind
are
now, 3-1.
At 14 and 14 on the season. We're in early May and losing 1-0 to Madison Bumgarner. If for any reason you like what you see, and let's be honest, you do. We all know you do. Don't forget to hit the follow button. We recently got to 2,000 followers, which was amazing, by the way, but we want more. We want to share all of it with you. And just a little secret project I've been working on. I may or may not have started the process of building a NBA 2K franchise that we might be showing off a little bit.
If you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching.
It's going to be pretty fun, I think. We may. Thanks, Epi. It was kind of cool. It's, like I said, it's cool for us, but it's cool that I can't believe we get to share this with everybody. Technology is great.
Ready to deliver.
But,
here's the first pitch.
So an NBA 2K franchise.
Angel Pagan.
Well, you know, a little. There's going to be a little wrinkle to it. But I think I've almost got more. I've almost got myself back into the NBA 2K groove to where I can play. What do you mean? This is broadcast camera. I pitch from broadcast. Oh, you mean when it's in play? I use broadcast broadcast fielding as well. So presentation, cameras, fisheye, and then broadcast for everything else. That's why. God, Man City's getting destroyed by Southampton right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He's in the booth. In the booth. All right, so we got fastball changeup back and forth. We're going to give him another changeup. We're going to go way outside this time. See if he'll go for it. Then we'll come back in. Channel and Moji's. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Might have to do that.
Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0.
But yeah, our 2K franchise is going to be, like I said, a little bit of a wrinkle to it.
Stand in to start things off as this
might do a fantasy draft. Would you guys be interested in a fantasy draft with legends? Like if we put the legends in and we did a fantasy draft.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate.
NHL 17. I liked NHL 16 a lot. As a matter of fact, I was playing it last night, right after the Caps lost to the Penguins.
Would certainly help the cause.
But
shrink that strike zone here and
I think it's going to be good. I like the GM upgrades. Looks like they're going to do. I like that is the World Cup of Hockey. I always forget what it's called. I think it's called World Cup of Hockey. I like that. I like the idea of having that in the game. So
called 2-1.
I'm very excited for it. I'm always excited for NHL 17. So. But I'm excited to see. That's the problem. I'm excited for sports gaming in general, so I always love that stuff.
2-2.
I'm not always the person to ask in terms of reviews because sometimes I am,
has his target,
sometimes a little.
Pitch.
Oh, come on,
and
DJ.
Foul ball.
Get foul. There we go. I'm not always the person to ask in terms of reviews because I am overly positive when it comes to games. I really enjoy gaming in general, so sometimes it's tough for me.
2-2. And again,
he's fouling it off, DJ.
Fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Yeah, good luck.
As that misses, it's 3-2 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
All right, DJ, finish this off now. Come on, we got to get a base hit out of this. See you later, Thumb.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll
Everyone
see
is
another pitch.
Everyone's always present. The splash counter, yeah, I'll confirm as soon as I hit a lefty home run that far.
Tough
Maybe Paulson will hit one.
But he did,
I've heard that too, Epi. By the way, I've heard that the splash counter does work.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard.
Well, actually, what was it? 68. It was 68, right? So if it was. I mean, it's on 68 right now. I don't know.
Runner at first now.
I wonder if you have to hit it in your game.
Standing in the right
DHTPE. I'm just gonna call you 5. It's up 5.
Delivery to him on the way.
5 gaming. You are now 5. You're like Big E yelling 5, or half of Ty Dillinger.
Now a snap
yeah, you better look out for LeMahieu. He can steal.
A runner at first with no outs here.
So 92 pitches through 6 innings. That gives me a lot of hope because if anyone remembers the Arizona game from last Sunday, we were getting mowed through.
Oh, and that is right.
So not a fan of that.
And if he's
there you go,
tired,
BQ. Thank you for the confirmation.
That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second
Does
inning.
it like focus on it when it does it? No, you better leave Tyler. Dude, Tyler Dillinger is amazing.
The 0-2 delivery. And a slider's in the
perfect
dirt
10,
as he lays
baby.
off it for
Perfect
a ball.
10. Yeah, does it do like BQ? Does it do like a cutaway where it shows it count up, or does it just count up?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
One thing that's happened in these last 2 at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last 2 batters.
This is
there it is.
Right.
Contact swing,
And
yes.
Oh,
we're not going to run against Hunter Pence, though.
The relay, but he gets back in
Hunter
time,
Pence will throw us out. I know better than that.
Yeah,
that was a contact swing, so we worked that 2-2 count and got something out of it. I love it.
So at least he's seeing the ball well.
Nolan Arenado will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
All right, come on, Nolan. Come on, Nolan. Orpik's gonna be suspended. Orpik's only he'll get a game, maybe. Maybe get a game.
And the pitch.
They're touchy about doing that kind of stuff.
For ball one.
Now with
bunt?
2 on and
TJ,
nobody
you want me to bunt?
Looking like this scoreless string could be
Can't
in some
bunt.
jeopardy.
Why am I gonna bunt? Oh, you're road to the show guys on the Giants. Okay. Have you noticed if it has changed it? Tenor it?
And through just 5 innings,
I don't know what tenor it means. 5
pitches now.
What's going on, Snoop Dogg?
Snoop
Dogg. See, you thought I was gonna say dog, didn't you? Come.
Pulled high.
Oh, I thought Arenado just went yard. Man.
Pagan arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Ben Paulson will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First offering on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and
they always
away
do.
for ball one.
Oh, you were talking about them bunting. Oh, I got you, TJ. My bad.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
I think we're running on Pence. I think we're going to try to run on Pence.
Pence is there. 2 down. Now
I think we left early, too.
Throw back to second.
Oh, we left early? No! No!
Make it 6
no!
Oh,
I knew we did it, too.
You
don't know how hard I just facepalmed myself, guys.
To hit in the home half
Jose Reyes
is
not going to be back, Clutch Boy. We traded him away
for the Rockies, nothing.
James Paxton and Ryan Cook.
Madison Bumgarner will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third
What's up,
inning.
Nomus?
This was just a
Madison
solo
Bumgarner
shot,
going yard on me.
Help get this offense going.
Oh, I can't believe it. You're right. You're absolutely right, Noel Soren. I called it. I thought I went early because I always the trick to tagging up in this game is you hit the button right before the guy catches it because there is a reaction time for the guy to start running.
Now the pitch.
And I thought I hit it maybe. This is the first time and I can honestly say this, first time I've ever hit it early.
1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the one run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out?
Oh, yeah, you got to watch out for caps, guys. Nightbot is
the good pitchers
not
really
happy.
Don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways.
Yeah, Bumgarner hit one in his first at bat.
Score you 8.
Am I grinding?
Focus on holding up your end.
I'm not. Oh, you're talking to the other guy. My bad. This is not grinding. This is just franchise. I am grinding in my Diamond Dynasty. I just got Eddie Murray
kind of
for the Orioles since I'm an Orioles fan.
Even if he hits that thing, that might just be
but
a routine
I'm now
fly
grinding
right.
for Ozzie Smith because defense at shortstop is huge. Yeah, TJ, just be careful with the caps.
2 strikes to the former World Series MVP.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because
yeah, I think Five's got it right. I think it's 5 or 6 letters you can do.
But he won't offer at it. 3 and 2. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next.
I'm gonna walk Madison Bumgarner.
Fastball.
No, we struck him out. Okay, good.
The first
scared me there for a second.
yeah, another.
Oh, what's going on, Insano?
Inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run.
I'm glad. We had a vote on Twitter on the official Operation Sports account to pick a team. It was between the White Sox, the Nationals, the Rockies, and there's one other team. I don't remember who the other team was. But the Rockies won outright. Wasn't even close.
Is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, and your first online head-to-head, TJ?
Loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really
Tampa Bay fan here.
So they're going to want to mix their spots.
Not many of you.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Although Tampa Bay was the other team. That's right. White Sox, Tampa Bay, Rockies, and Nationals were the teams, and the Rockies won out.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back.
I'm okay
here.
with. I don't mind him being hard to hit with. I absolutely love the defense. And he's a better hitter than Simmons is. So I have Andrew Simmons at shortstop right now. So
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, definition. Now, guys. Oh, that's right. You're absolutely right. Thank you. But you saying Tampa Bay actually did remind me, so yeah.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield.
Well, the good news about this is we're pitching Gray against Mad Bum and Hanging. We really need to get some. You're an Angles fan? Kurt Angle? Oh. I'm just kidding, TJ. I need my Angels. Do you like the Pythagorean theorem? Is that why you're an Angles fan?
Line drive.
I should have known that was coming.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
And Ryan Rayburn hurts me for the first time.
Now, and he is in there.
Go Nads?
So some real problems.
So we have an Angles fan and a guy who wants the Nads to be good.
Buster Posey steps in.
You think so?
I
don't think Tampa Bay will move anywhere. So Ryan Rayburn with the error. I knew you meant the Angels, TJ. I was messing with you. I just think it's. I saw it and just thought it was funny. I'm well aware that the pitching in Colorado sucks, by the way. I'm fully aware of that fact. Believe me, I know. This franchise has taught me how bad the pitching in Colorado is at times. So.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first
come on.
side.
You got to get to that.
And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go
Rangers are tough this year. The Orioles had a whole lot of problems with them when they went there.
A changeup, a sinker. Then maybe you get a
there it is. See, and that's what I'm talking about here. So I shifted left and left the shift on.
For San Francisco.
The CPU Posey wants to go to the right side. You see him even stepping early and got him to reach. Perfectly happy with that. Maybe Chacon. I might play my O stream.
Back here in San
I did
Francisco.
trade for
Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
I traded for Markakis in the Orioles franchise, so that might be cool to see.
Played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching.
So
great
Markakis
defense,
is now going to play right field. I think they're going to do some combination of Rickard and Reimold and Trumbo in left field. Actually, I don't really like Trumbo out there, but you know what I mean. Some kind of combination. And I kind of want to do Pedro Alvarez and.
Now in the bullpen.
Oh man, who was the trade for? It was Hyunsoo Kim.
Swing and a miss.
Terrible swing.
Right
it was Kim and a pitcher, I think.
Exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here.
I'll tell you what it was because I posted it on OS asking for
the National League leaders.
Wow.
Best at the moment. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the
look at that. Look at those
stats. Seem to stack up.
All right, Ryan. I need you're here against lefties for a reason. I need you.
Ryan Rayburn.
That's a terrible call, Blue. Come on.
As he looks at a called strike one. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate.
It was a 3-for-1 deal. I know that. I know I traded 3 guys away for him. It was 2 prospects, and
you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
I'll tell you as soon as I find it.
And I'll try to hold back
I
the
knew
swing,
that curveball was coming. I couldn't get out of it
successfully as that's ruled a strike.
What is Rayburn's numbers here? Is it contact power guy? Yeah. I want to go contact swing here just to extend the at bat, but I absolutely have to go for some kind of shot here. So I'm gonna use regular swing still.
And he'll see another one.
Oh, there it is.
And he'll lay off the curveball. It's in the dirt that time, and it's back.
It was a
B
potential closer named Marco Salazar, who was 24 and a 59 overall already, but had 83 velocity. Hyunsoo Kim. Oh, it was 2-for-1. I'm sorry. So that closer and Hyunsoo Kim for Markakis. Remember that Hyunsoo Kim is a 70 overall, B potential, and only 28 in franchise. And his ratings were going up. But I like Markakis' defense a ton, so.
And he gives
come on, get out, get out.
Left field line.
Oh, why? Why am I so close? Oh, it was so close, boys. So close to tying this game up.
And
he just took curveball. Oh, I'm going to have a conniption on stream. I'm going to have a live stream conniption. What do you think? You think that would get ratings, guys? To hear me like literally just go into like some kind of fit of rage?
They lead the National League in
Oh,
that part.
man, I can't believe that.
Nice to know that whoever steps on the
Yeah,
bump
Penguin,
for you,
the one question was, in real life, you can't trade him until June 15th, but I wasn't really worried about that. When I do franchise, I kind of make it like my own little world. But that being said, I have Rickard. I like Rickard's speed, and I can't stand slow guys in the outfield. What's up, Jobless Gamer?
First pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet
I lost opening day Epi 14-7, so. Oh, come on, guys.
Quickly 0-2.
That changeup. I can't believe that changeup. Now, for Jackson Williams, with his ratings, I will go contact swing here.
Swing and a miss,
and strike out anyway. All right, so where are we at with John Gray? We're pitch-wise. We're going to have to start. I mean, we're pretty good pitch-wise. I'm going to get a guy up because get Boone Logan up because Gray's up to hit first.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up.
This is still first year.
And he lays off
JC, it's May of the first year. We are 14-14. So.
Lying toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here.
We still have, and the other thing is too, so if we can get Mad Bum off the rubber, we still have Charlie Blackman we can hit with on the bench. So we definitely have some bats we can go with on the bench if we need to.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brandon Crawford stands in
I've
for
got
the third time now as he
Crawford,
takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I gotta get that.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
One batter, shift right, and then double play depth. There we go.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Oh, wow, Habab, nice. Yeah, Epi, Rick Joy. That's real funny, guys.
Stung into the gap.
Oh, well, guess what? The one run's not going to be from that anymore because that's in the one gap that I hate watching him go to.
Around third, belt heading for the plate. They'll add on to their total.
Oh, there goes that
one-run lead. First. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, there you go. That was easy.
If the Brewers trade LaCroix in real life, who needs a catcher? I think he goes to an American League team because you're going to have to start thinking about
this one's been a well-played, close
saving
game,
his knees.
Big run down there.
Who would he go to? That's a really good question. No, we're not going to give him yet. We're just going to calm him down.
He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and
what was that, Trevor Story?
Through into center field for
Trevor Story went the wrong way.
They score easily as the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Oh, he jumped the wrong way.
Come on. Approach there to get him an RBI on the base.
All right, so we have double play on. We're good with that.
3 runs might be enough.
Actually, you know what?
Now a bluff here
it's
as
time.
He steps off to looking back.
Joe Panic can hit against either way, so get Justin Miller up.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Rays catchers, yeah. Although they like Casilli a lot, especially with his defense.
Motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
You say that, and then I
so with a
pull down my standings
that
I normally have up.
Of their own out of the bullpen here.
Trying to think about who else could possibly use a guy like that. Who does Arizona have right now?
Joe Panic.
Arizona's got Castillo, right? Well, Castillo.
The new pitcher as he'll do
so I can't see him.
Nobody out.
I can see the White Sox, although I do like Daniel Navarro too. I think Navarro's a good player.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Catcher's one of those things you can upgrade pretty much everywhere.
Foul ball.
I could see Boston going for him if Swihart and Vasquez don't work out. Because I think I think LaCroix, does anyone know what LaCroix has left on his deal?
94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
It's not time to fire me yet. We're only down 3-0.
On that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe.
I can see the Rangers with LaCroix. Yeah, especially with all the injuries they have. I can see the Rangers going after LaCroix early, actually.
Now a sharply
oh, my Lord. What's going on here, guys?
In there, a base hit.
Well, the good news is you're not running Para. I mean, it depends on his deal, Socksober. The only reason I say that is because if Boston's in a playoff run and Vasquez isn't, if he's in the last year of his deal, then you don't have to worry about stunting Vasquez. Gray's already out, by the way.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
What's up? No outs. Come on, guys.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on.
And he off for a ball. 2-1.
He was pulled out before that last hit.
Back into a hitter's count.
He was pulled out before panic hit, actually.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay
I don't think so. I want to walk him to get the Bumgarner, but I don't think I can.
3-1. You can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
Oh, come on, Blue.
Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Desmond Jennings will get a chance to really deliver.
Yeah, I think we got to bring the infield in, unfortunately.
The bases loaded and nobody out.
Bringing the infield in.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Jennings is really good against lefties, but I'm gonna have to face Span afterwards.
They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first
Not a whole lot we
can
do with this.
It's a foul ball.
Pitch and pray at this point.
Ready to deal.
Hope he swings something bad.
Right side.
Oh, man, come on.
Under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. They'll cash in here as the run is in.
Oh, this is terrible.
That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Bernard
Span comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit.
I don't know what else to do here, guys.
This one out of reach. Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
Let's hope he swings at this. This is going to be outside slider low. Actually, we're going to give him belt level, but we're going to go outside with it. Hopes he's got to swing at this. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? How did he get a piece, guys? Yeah, bullpen woes is not, is exactly what this is.
Here's the 0-2. Now a
yes,
swing and
pop
a ball
up. That's what we need. Oh, thank you.
And he set down 1 away.
4-0. Oh, okay. We're definitely taking him out from now. Pence is better against lefties, so we're going to bring Justin Miller in. We'll get Pinero up and warming.
Could score too.
Justin Miller.
So probably going to need a mop up soon.
Really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Last time, Bob, I could be wrong, but All-Star Game starter isn't a voted on position.
Hunter Pence will be
it
the
is
first to meet him
decision,
here, and he'll
right?
do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. And good contact.
Oh,
there.
please
This
get there.
Come
on, Cargo.
Deep to right center. Gonzalez the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. 1 run scores.
All right, well, the good news is that we're only down 5-0. The bad news is I think we're going into the bottom of the 8th, or bottom of the 7th, or top of the 8th, actually.
Now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, I could be wrong. No, but that's what I'm saying, though, Bob. They may have fixed that. They could have fixed it to where the manager picks. It's most votes for position players, no doubt. But I think it is
green
different.
Light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I
in real
want
life.
my run producers swinging the bat.
And they may, for some reason, they may have fixed that.
Probably not.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
There we go. Swing at it.
There as they come after him, and the count
all right.
goes forward.
Fastball. So we went slider, 4
fastballs,
all edge of the zone. Might have to go slider again. If we walk him, we walk him. I'm not going to give up to him. Oh,
hit
no.
Sharply on the ground.
Get to first, you moron.
Got him.
DJ LeMahieu saving it.
Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so.
Oh, that I agree
with.
I'm not saying
on a Thursday
skippers.
Night following this.
Gotta love that, boys. Gotta love that. DJ LeMahieu flashing leather.
Set to take over now.
All right, here we go.
Sergio Romo that gets the call. Charlie Blackmon is going to be asked
Thanks,
to get things
C-Twitch.
going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
You may have a question. Oh, no epi. Your question should be, how far can Charlie Blackmon hit this into the water?
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
This is what Blackman's doing. Blackman's putting this into the splash zone. Previous Romo will kill you. It's not funny. I mean, it's kind of funny. But.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point. So, good idea there just to wait for strike one.
Come on, Blackman. What's up, Bob? What is it? What is -8 for? Or are you trying to be cute with emojis?
1-2 as he chases the slider.
Trying to be cute, it didn't work. Doesn't work.
Had him
way to hang, boys.
Able to foul it away. And this might be a sight seen more often in Southern California, but nonetheless, we've got
Cole's on.
Here
the Coltrane.
Coltrane's
playing some road to the show.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss as it's dropped
Get there.
behind the
Get
plate.
there.
Posey gathers it, but he
yes.
can't get it there.
We get on any way we can, boys.
Blackmon
any way
is
we
aboard
can.
After the strikeout.
Oh, man. That'll drive you crazy on the mound.
So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Gerardo Parra will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back.
Oh, nice pitch.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Yes! Get out of here, ball!
Deep.
Gerardo Parra has just saved himself from being traded. Yes!
Home run.
Previous Sergio Romo gets no love anymore.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yes! Gerardo Parra.
Time to call on the splash cam as he gets
we get the splash cam? Guys, it's the okay, this is cool.
You see every day,
we get to see this.
It's a long way out there to the cove, but it's time for the kayakers to go crazy.
It bounced in the water. Okay, that might be something we want to fix next year.
He'll take over here in the 8th.
We don't bat flip down 3 runs, Mr. Penguin. All right, so that hit splash zone. So it was on 68 when we looked earlier. So let's see. Easy with the emojis, guys. Easy.
Now action in the bullpen.
Only a couple.
As their closer starts to
We're gonna see now. Hold on. No, don't swing.
DJ LeMahieu.
All right, so let's see.
Up and in, and I
did
don't think
it
he
change?
likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Hitting the guy wouldn't exactly
that still
be
says
the
68 from what I can
to
see.
enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Let's replay that last pitch. All right, so this is LeMahieu, right? Okay, so that would have to say, for that to work, that would have to say 69, right? So maybe it works. I don't know. I don't know if they do or not, Beakers. That's what we're looking for. So the counter still says 68 for me.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball
Is that
and 1
Contos?
strike.
Yeah, I'll say. Okay. Oh, it only changes for the Giants?
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Is that like in real life too?
Waits on it.
So it only changes for the Giant. How many Giants have hit it into the cove?
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season.
Okay, cool.
Too much, but
thanks, Romata, and thank you, Bob.
So he's going to need to
I wasn't aware of that. Because, like, at Oriole Park, in real life at Oriole Park, there's plaques out on Utah Street for many balls that have fallen into Utah Street.
And these guys already have one
so,
home run
but they don't
inning,
differentiate.
And now you get to
the Bucko Blast. Oh, it's a good point, B.
So
Cruz. I didn't even think about that.
And looked like
that is
ball
a terrible
below the
call.
Knees, but it's
Come
ruled
on,
a strike,
Blue.
and that evens the count at 1-1. And from
give them a splash hit. I'm trying to come back here, guys.
More of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, tried to get me with that slider. Tried to get me with that slider.
Shot towards second.
Yes,
so
there we go.
To his total as that falls in. He's got
comeback still on, boys. We got Arenado and Paulson up next, I think.
Oh yeah, he's
nice
got
swing
that
for Cargo.
Going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
All right, Nolan
Arenado will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot.
So Paulson's up next.
Thus far.
He's got some pop, and then we got Trevor Story up. So,
you know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But
all right, come on, boys. I'm here. I'm shaking. I can feel it. I can. Terrible call. What is that?
Yeah, a great sell job.
Yeah, Cargo always hits me. Cargo was my loyalty reward in Diamond Dynasty, and is amazing for me. What's going on, Mr. Quackers? Welcome to the stream, Rockies and Chill.
Pull up a seat. Still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
How many walks do we have this game? Anyone know? I know we got 2 or 3 from Bumgarner, right?
Runners on first.
I'm just curious. This is going to break up my mind here for a second, so I'm not going nuts. That's not what I want. I want the game log. Box score. 3 walks. I mean, that's pretty good, guys. Default Hall of Fame. How many have we given up? We've only given up 1. That's right, Gray. Maybe that was part of the problem, too. Holy hell, Priebus. Yeah, dude, I get amped up for that kind of stuff. Oh, slider! I almost threw my controller by accident.
On strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Pretty evident here that they weren't
play as the Tires. Godlike. This is or ungodlike. Hold on. I'll get this. X U N ungodlike. Yes. So ungodlike. This is a Rockies franchise we're doing that the stream kind of controls like some of the moves, or has input to the moves. So. We'll play with the Tigers, maybe just a play now game later or another day. But for now, it's Rockies and Chill, baby. But welcome to the stream. Guys, new people on the stream, don't forget, hit the follow button because we love new followers. And then you get notified anytime we do new stuff. You get like a little pop-up and it says, hey guys, Operation Sports is online. Millennium wants you to come say hi. It doesn't actually say that. It would be really cool if it did.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side.
Oh, Pence has got that. Nice swing, though.
Put it away to retire the
Ooh,
side.
I like Harper going yard, though. Yeah, that mustache is nice. Not as nice as Espinosa's in this game, though. Espinosa's got that hard mustache. I'm going to bring Pinero in against the lefties. We're going to warm Cook up.
Anthony Pinero will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Anthony Pinero.
All right. So this is the guy that had a really good. This is the guy that had an amazing spring for us in AAA. So this is what we sent Ottavino down for him. So hopefully. And as a lefty, we're going to see something good out of him. Well, we definitely stream every Sunday with the show, Priebus. Actually, all I've done is stream the show since we started this. So we stream the show every Sunday at noon Eastern Time. I try to throw in some streams on weeknights, and we're also going to be doing NBA 2K franchise stream at some time soon. where I do a franchise with legends and a fantasy draft. So I'm hoping to get that done. The nights we most stream on are Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. But it's kind of hit or miss right now. While I'm trying to get some things worked out. So that's a good start for Pinero. 2016 World Series champions? I don't know, Mego. I don't know. Maybe.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielder.
Oh, there we go. I like the shift. See that shift, guys?
In time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The key here is to never panic after you clank one. Go get it, pick it up.
That's a 4-6-3 single play. 4-6-3, guys, single play. And by the way, the only reason that's possible is because of a custom shift. All right, we gotta be careful with Duffy because Duffy can hit lefties. So.
In now, Matt Duffy.
I do like the Pinero as a side armor too. Pinero might stick, guys. Let me see what his numbers are. Oh, let me go to the bullpen. I can't see the bullpen, can I? I go to substitutions though, can't I? Yeah, let's see this. That hits over 9 is really nice. Not velocity-wise, but I'm okay with what he's got. Yeah, you know what, guys? Pinero might stick for this team. That's why it's always important.
And the 1-0 pitch.
Is it the good Matt Duffy? Or this is the good Matt Duffy, I think. This is the Duffy for the Giants. So Pinero might stick.
3-0 now. Joe Panic would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
I think I'd rather hit against Panic or pitch against Panic.
Taking
but
all
we're
the
going
way,
to try this
and
now.
It's 3-1 now. 2 out, nobody.
Oh, no,
on.
nice, Privis. Privis, it's tough going full 162, but I mean that's awesome trying to do it. I did it 1 year, and I can never do it again.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
Yeah, we got him to swing on that. I can't believe that.
Have come and gone now as the inning is over.
European baseball fans started
Giants
following and playing the show from day
They're
one of this
still out
season
in
and
front,
can't get another
5-2.
sport. I mean, Privis, that's awesome. I love guys that find baseball, aren't the biggest baseball fans, but really fall in love with it. I was a baseball fan from a kid,
Bay Bridge,
so
and at the other end,
I love
the
seeing
by
guys
the Bay,
and
as we
hearing
continue
from guys that kind of find the game.
Santiago Casilla is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
So that's really awesome. And if I'm not pronouncing your name right, let me know. I'm guessing it's Privis. So.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Trevor Story.
Yeah, bad Matt Duffy plays for the Astros.
Something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know he's been on base
Story, Rayburn,
and
Jackson
already,
Williams. Okay.
So let's see if he can do it
So
again.
this is Casillas. We gotta get some work in to get him back into this game. That's not gonna do it, Story.
Strike one.
Come on, we need a storybook ending. Hear that? That's my knee. That's my knee because I slapped it because of the storybook ending.
Casillas ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Okay, so Privis, just so you know, when I play my Orioles franchise, the one that I play offline and on the stream sometimes.
In on him and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
So what I do is I play one and stream 5, and I'll give you a couple other ideas while we're talking. But stream one and play one and sim 5. What this does allows you to play with your entire rotation. Because if you play one, stream 5, the next game will be the next guy in your rotation. What's going on, Henderson? The other way that I've heard of people doing it is
really tough.
I've heard some people. Well, one guy I got it. Rich Grisham does it to where he's the used to host the Press Row podcast. He actually locks onto a player for the first 5 to 7 innings. And only plays as that player, so gets to play kind of like Road to the Show, right? After that, he will go in if the game's close and play as the full team for like the last 3 to 4 innings. C-Twitch, yeah, I'll stream Dime Dynasty. So he does all of that, and it gets him through. He plays all the games, but he only plays like the last couple of innings on close games. The other thing you could do is just play one game a series. You could do that too.
When you're down by 3 in the ninth.
And there's the first strike.
Yes, but C-Twitch, as you were stating, we absolutely will be doing some Diamond Dynasty. Again, I like to do the franchise on Sundays because it's kind of keeps everybody on a schedule for that. So
2-1, here it is.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Now,
oh, hello.
High in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is
Love
long gone.
Ryan Rayburn getting, and Rayburn, the only reason Rayburn was in was against lefties, so that's awesome.
A solo shot here to left, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, one game a series one game simming 5. One and simming 5 ends you playing up like 30 to 40 games a year, so. Sportman, you got to watch the emoji. You know what I'm going to do? I'll probably. Oh, you just pack Kershaw? Okay, never mind. That's perfectly fine for Caps. Sportman, I'm okay with you doing Caps for Kershaw. I couldn't do anything about it because Nightbot did, but packing Kershaw is amazing. The question is, do you keep him? All right, we still got one out, guys. Hey, real MVP, I don't mind you asking. Just don't ask multiple times, dude, okay? I don't mind you asking. I'm perfectly fine with people grinding innings and even getting guys on the stream to do it. But just don't repeat it over and over if you don't mind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah, you're going to have to sell him. I absolutely agree selling him.
And here's a curveball in the dirt.
No, it's no big deal, real MVP. I get why you're doing it. And like I said, I'm absolutely cool with you asking. Just, listen, just keep it sparse. Get in there! Oh man, Crawford's a good shortstop. Oh, so grinding, Sportman? Yeah, Casillas is pitching. Grinding is so for the feeding. For anyone who doesn't know. In Diamond Dynasty, there is a mission called Feeding after you win Conquest. It allows you... Pedro Reyes. I hope Rick Joy's still here. So you have to play a certain amount of innings with players from a certain amount of team to get cards. Like, I had to play 1,150 innings to get to the 87 Machado for my Diamond Dynasty team. And then it unlocks another mission called Embody. And what people do is they'll play each other and then just, like, either play each other legit or they'll bunt back and forth just to get through the innings as quickly as possible.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
There you go. Quick counts and get innings for a certain team. I've heard of bunt grinding or just, playing legitimate games on quick counts. Because if you play the computer, there you can't use quick counts. So.
And this should do it.
Well, that's a loss.
And he'll make the
that's unfortunate, guys.
For the final out, and the Giants have claimed the 4th.
Oh, you know what, Sportman? I didn't think about that.
This ball game is over.
I didn't think about the Dodger collection because
that's their 4th win in a row. So they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, good game. GG. This is the Relmada. This franchise was done with the 418 SCEA rosters. Can I make a trade? I made a trade earlier. I'm going to see how the next month goes. We might have to hold off on trading Real MVP. I'm interested in getting LaCroix off the Brewers, but we'll see. Oh, Relmada, the reason I use the SCEA rosters is because
before we take our leave, time for a
with
look
OSFN, as much as I love the rosters, I like to create stories for some of like the minor league guys, like Pedro Reyes, the guy that I pinch hit that last inning. Is a SCEA created guy, and I have a storyline like that he came up and was playing a game and he worked his way on a team in spring training. And Rick Joy told me I had to play with him, so the Rockies were one of 4 choices on an Operation Sports poll on Twitter, and that's just who won. I let the Twitter followers win. Guys, if you're new around here, don't forget to hit the follow button. Little heart. You get notified anytime we're on. I believe in strange phenomenons, not miracles.
The Giants are victorious
pretty good.
here, 5-3.
So box score wise,
Good
let's
night
see.
from San Francisco.
7 hits to 11. I mean, against Bumgartner, I guess I don't have a real problem with that. All the runs we scored were the 8th and 9th. So that 7th inning really hurt us, unfortunately. That 7th inning, I don't know what we could have done differently. So Brandon Belt scored. Crawford triple. Yeah, Logan came in to pitch. I don't know anything we could have done differently. I mean, not get hit, obviously. Oh, real MVP on the OSFM? Yeah, I hear it. Moncada's really good, so. Player stats before simming next month? I can do it. I'll show it to you guys. So we're at May 5th. We're going to sim the rest of this date just for that. We got to stay 500, so. Our statistics for player statistics. So,
TGIF, and welcome
see,
to Inside
everybody
the
that's
Show.
played for us.
Starting in the National League West, the
Pedro Reyes has actually gotten in 25 games, so he looks like he's a big-time. Yeah, it looks like he's the pinch hit guy.
Today, the Giants sit in first place in the National League
The
West
latest,
division.
when was the last roster update? Sniper, do you mean the SCA roster update?
6.5 games
or
the
the
Miami Marlins
OSFM one?
3-game sweep as they stole
I'll show you both.
in walk-off fashion.
So, looks like, let's see
As of
here.
Today, the Marlins sit in
wrong
fourth
guy.
place in the National League East division.
We got
6.5
Mark Reynolds
games
hitting
back.
355.
The
Trevor
Diamondbacks are in
Story's
fourth
hitting
place in the NL
333.
West, 10
Not a
games
lot
out
of pop,
first.
but still there.
Jacob DeGrom
Arenado's got
struck out
6
15
bombs at
overall
291.
with the win
DJ
as
LeMahieu
natural
was
winners
298.
against the Padres,
We're hitting.
4-1.
We're absolutely
As of today,
hitting,
he is
guys.
in the top 5 in the National League in
Cargo's at
strikeouts.
272. Pedro
At
Reyes,
the moment,
no
the
home runs.
Padres
We knew he
sit
wasn't
in
going to be a real
last place
power
in the
guy,
National League West
but he does
division,
have 7
12.5
hits
games
in
back.
26
The
at
Mets
bats.
sit in second place in the National League
He just
East
doesn't have a
division,
spot.
3
He
games
doesn't have a
back.
spot on the team right now.
The Chicago Cubs got 11 overall
So
hits
Charlie
as they
Blackman
bested the
is
visiting
hitting
Nats
264.
5-4. They now have
OBP.
6
Look at
straight
that.
victories.
Oh, man. Look
Looking
at that
the standings,
OBP
the
for
Cubs
Cargo.
sit in third
359,
place in the
389.
National League
Love that.
Central Division, 8 games
Jackson
out of
Williams
first.
getting most of the starts right
Nationals are
now
in
for
first
Hundley
place
while
in
he's
the
hurt.
NL East. They have a
Parra's
3-game
not
cushion.
performing.
The Reds
Parra might need to
combined
get
for
moved
10
down a
hits
little
as
bit.
team as they got the best of the Brewers at home.
But he does have 4 home
9-8.
runs, so that's
Right
some
now,
pop in the lineup.
Reds sit in second
Ben
place
Paulson
in the
hitting
National League
terribly,
Central. They trail
unfortunately.
first by 4 games.
Walters is
The
not
Brewers
hitting
are
well,
at the
and
bottom of
Descalzo,
the
who
division,
is just sort of a
14
backup,
games
is
back.
not hitting well either.
Jaime
Most
Garcia
realistic
earned
roster.
The third W of his
I'll
season
show it
as
to you,
the
Sniper.
Cardinals defeated the Phillies 2-1. As of today, the Cardinals are atop the
So let's
NL
sim here a
Central.
little bit.
4
Oh, let's look at
games
the
up.
pitching real quick.
The Phillies sit in third place in the National
Player
League East
statistics,
division, 5
pitching.
games back.
No, that's there we go.
Tanner
Pitchers.
Sheppers collected win number 3 this year, helping the Rangers push past the Blue
Sort-
Jays.
so
4-2.
it looks like-
At the moment,
I know
the Blue
Paxton's
Jays
not
are
having
in
a great
third place in the
campaign.
AL East, 2.5
Jake
games
McGee
out
has
of
been
first.
lights out,
The
161
Rangers are in
ERA,
second
107
place
whip,
in
and I
the
think
AL
he's
West, only
9
a half
saves
game
now.
back.
9 saves and
The
2
Yankees
wins.
brought out the Brooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the
Let's
O's in
see.
Baltimore.
ERA.
3-0.
John Gray's
Looking
been
at the
okay.
standings, the
Jordan
Orioles
Lyles has been
are
really
in
good.
last
So you
place
guys,
in the AL East,
you guys,
12 games
yeah,
behind
Sniper,
first
give
place.
me a couple
The
minutes just to go over the
Yankees are
statistics,
fourth
and I'll
in the
show you where to
division.
download
They're
it from.
7 games back.
So Jordan
The Red
Lyles
Sox
has been
earned the
the
3-game
chat's
series
pick
sweep
to
as
be
they
the
got
5
extra
starter,
innings win
and
over
has
the
been
White Sox,
very, very
6-5.
good in that
They
position.
now have 5
3-1.
wins. Heading into
With
today,
a
the White
3.34,
Sox sit in
although that
last place in the
1.52 whip
American
is a
League Central
little
Division, 8
little
games
bit
out of
worrisome.
first. The Red Sox
And De La
are
Rosa
leading
looks like
the
he's been pretty
American
good.
League East,
Mott
one
has
game
been
ahead
was
of second.
good until he got hurt.
The Detroit Tigers
Matzik has
dropped
been
4 home runs in
not
this one
great.
as they beat the Tribe in
Qualls.
Cleveland.
The
6-3.
bullpen's been pretty
As of
good as a
today,
whole.
The Indians are in fourth
Boone
place in
Logan
the AL
notwithstanding,
Central. They're
Pinheiro
7.5
is
games out of first.
2.2
the
innings.
Tigers are atop
Walked
the
a couple
division.
guys,
They have
but
a small
has
game and a half
188
advantage
whip.
over
So,
second.
but no runs. No
Mariners
runs given up in
knocked out 10
2 and
hits
2/3.
as a
So,
team as they stole the victory in
all right. So
extra
let's
innings
sim a
over the
little bit
Astros,
first.
2-1. At the moment, the
we're
Astros
gonna
sit
sim the
in
rest of that
last
San Francisco. Nick Hundley is no longer okay. So we gotta cancel the sim real quick. We gotta fix that because we're gonna have too many guys on our roster. So catchers. Jackson Williams is going to stay up. Walters is gonna go. Walters is gonna go to AAA, and we're gonna move Tom Chavez back down to AA. And then Mark Szymanski is going back down to Class A. Okay, so that should fix that little issue where we have lineups. Do I want to leave Nick Hundley in the lineup like that? I like Jackson Williams. He's been really good. 43, 46. Yeah, we're going to have to leave Hundley in there. That's going to help us too much. So, all right, so let's continue our sim. What's going on, Tripled? Red High, what's going on, my man? I'd like Mod a lot, but I also use Pulse, which is, at times can be a little easier to pitch with in terms of, we're going to fix those lineups. Oh, you're still in there. Oh, man, we have a losing streak. Look at this. So we're 14 and 18. We can get through the Arizona. We're going to keep him active. Mott is going to stay on the 15-day. You can go auto-utilize. So we won one against Arizona. 15 and 20 is not good. We need something out of these next 3 games. There we go. 2 out of 3 of the Mets. I can deal with that. Yes, the draft comes 2nd of June. Matter of fact, you know what? We're going to sim to the draft, and we will do the draft.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the National
show real
League
quick.
West,
Hold on. Let me save it real quick, and I'll show it to you, okay? Guys, we're going to go right back into franchise. I just want to save this. I definitely want to show Sniper Wolf because... let's see here. Let's save that real quick. We're gonna get right back into franchise, but I want to show Sniper Wolf this because people that don't know about OSFM have every right to know. So, Sniper Wolf, you're on your main menu right here. You want to scroll over to Community and over to Vaults. Go to Roster Vault, and then Browse Rosters. On the very first page, you're going to see... Oh, I'm sorry, you want to go to OSF version 2.5. One of these two. Okay? 2.5 is a 25-man roster. 40-man roster is it just depends on which one you want. A 25-man roster won't get changed in terms of spring training, your lineups and stuff. This is I go with 40-man normally because the computer will bring guys up. So one of these two are the ones you want, guys. OS version 2.5 or 2.5 with the 40-man roster. So completely up to you guys. All you have to do is click it, save it. After you save it, when you save it, you have to go into data utility and load data and load rosters. So just so you know, go back into franchise. Sniper, I hope that helps, dude. Sniper, they're not, well, that's a community-based roster, so they're not updated all the time. Other than that, you get updates, you get a roster every Monday for real life. First year Major League players this season. Story White, Joey Rickard. Previs has had a very good early season. Trying to think about who else is a rookie that's had good stuff. Dodgers called up Kente Maeda. Whoa. Whew. Top prospect. The Angels have called up top prospect Nick Trapino. Wow. So that are 2 big moves going on in the league. Eric Ibar's on the trading block for the 3rd time. Alexi Ramirez is on the trading block. Okay. We're going to hold off on looking at LaCroix just a little bit longer. I really... Man, let's see what his contract is here. Yeah, he's a free agent after the year, so if I'm going to give up something for him, I have to know. Oh, Hazelbaker, Diaz, yep, both of those from the Cardinals are both really good early season guys. So, all right, let's sim a little bit further. Let's see how we do against St. Louis. Up, 1 out of 3 against St. Louis. We're going to start winning. God, this is a murderer's row. Orioles are offering a trade to us. Guys. Okay, so the Orioles are going to offer us a trade. Let's see what we got here. They want Pedro, or they're going to offer me a C 74 overall pitcher, Pedro Carrara, for Gerardo Parra. I'd be getting rid of $5.2 million in salary. I know Pedro is a decent pitcher. He's a guy that's got a 99 stamina. I know that because of my Orioles franchise. Anyone that saw that, I think last Saturday. I don't know that I can do this deal. He's 28 already. Yeah, I can't do that deal. I'm not even going to ask you guys for that deal. So, okay, so 2 out of 3 from Pittsburgh. Helping the cause. All right, 2 out of 3 from Boston. That's helping out. Yeah, we're not doing Parra. We won't trade Parra for that. All right, 2 out of 3 from San Francisco. We're on the right track, guys. Yeah, Rick Joy, I think that's a money dump, if anything.
Welcome, everyone, to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show.
What do we have
Starting
completed?
in the National League West, the Colorado
the
Rockies
Rays have called up a left fielder.
As they grabbed
The
the
Diamondbacks have called up Robbie De La Rosa, who's not really a top prospect, but he's a higher-rated guy. Rick Porcello, not a prospect, but they could probably use a little help on the words they use here.
Advantage.
Do we have any trades? Let's see what trades have gone down so far. So the Blue Jays traded Dominic Brown to the Indians for Dino Saucedo. Oh, wow, the Orioles got Ichiro for Michael Givens. Michael Givens is a good relief pitcher, and Ichiro is a 4th outfielder at this point. So Juan Lagares was traded to the Rangers for Pedro Figueroa. Matt Cain traded for Desmond Jennings. We saw Jennings come in the game against us. Tim Cooney from the Cardinals for a closing pitcher. That's good for the Cardinals because their bullpen needs help. So, and I don't think Cooney helps them right away. So, and then Marcus Stroman from the Blue Jays for Taijuan Walker and Fernando Caballero. Wow, Stroman's a big chip, but Taijuan Walker is probably as good as him. So, I'm okay with a lot of these moves, guys. So, okay. Let's see. What are we doing here? View trading block. Tyson Ross is on there again. McCrory's on there again. Okay. So, keep the sim going. Let's see how we do against Cincy here. 2 wins against Cincy and the draft. All right, boys. I need everybody attentive here. You guys are going to pick who we draft in the first round, okay? I'm going to show them to you guys. So everybody, get the draft type ready to go. We're going to go ahead and get this moving in a second. And let's go to the draft. All right, we have the 6th overall pick in the draft. So let's see. We're going to advance to our pick. We had a relief pitcher go number 1 overall. That's insane. A first baseman, a closing pitcher, a center fielder, and a right fielder. It looks like the right fielder is the only one with 80 potential that's gone off the board so far. So let's see. Fairy Jerry. All right, so guys, we're gonna look at what the potentials are. We're gonna sort this column for accuracy first. All right, so our first suggestion is an 18-year-old international outfielder with a 75 potential. He's got 40 currently and 55 for both contacts, 40 and 35 and 50 and 45 for his power. He is a spray hitter, sprays all over the place. 70 speed, 75 potential stealing. Not a great arm, or doesn't look to be a great arm. Not great plate discipline. So this is the first guy. He's a high injury risk. So let's look. Egbert. Blue chips are never worth it. Yeah. Who is Egbert? Well, let's look at MLB ETA first. Let's change that around. Okay, so Shane Fair, Ty Mathis. There's a catcher that looks like he's 21. He's a college guy. His injury risk is high. 60, 65 potential. He's already a 65 contact, 55. He's already got some pop in his bat. Already pretty good plate vision. Arm strength looks like it could be a catcher at some point. So, yeah, injury prone. Not fan of injury prone. Definitely not a fan of the high injury. Let's see what let's look at the current overalls or potentials. Look at potentials. We have a center fielder by the name of Jeff Pachicho, 19 years old. An 80 potential, but our accuracy is not perfect on him. Remember that. He looks pretty average to start. He's an overall 55 out of 80 right now. Remember that overall is not out of 100. It's out of that. Pass. Look at potential. We're looking at potential right now. Yeah. So looks like he's going to be pretty good. He's got a secondary of second base too. Who is Egbert? Philip Egbert. Okay, 20. His ETA is 2017. He's 80 potential. Wow. The accuracy's low on him. He's a low injury risk, decent speed, decent reaction or high reaction for potential, high plate discipline and vision, high contact ratings, and pretty good power. Guys, is this the pick? Yeah, Pachicho does have some power, E. Hutton. I agree with that, dude. Watch the Caps, though. Nightbot's not a fan. So, I like this Egbert kid. I absolutely like this Egbert kid. This might be the pick, guys. Pachicho's got some power potential. I agree. Pachicho's got a lot further to grow, but I mean, yeah, this is pretty sick to have already. Have a guy. Yeah, the accuracy's really low in Egbert, by the way. So, Egbert might be the move. Let's just look just real quick at a couple more with high potentials. I got a right fielder with 65 overall already. Wow, that's another low injury risk guy. He's a pull hitter. He's a lefty. Again, low accuracy. I don't really want to go with a closing pitcher or a relief pitcher as my first overall pick. Yeah, let's look. Oh, there's a starting pitcher that's an overall 70 already. We do need pitching help, guys. Accuracy can change it. What are you asking? Lost area for 2-3 months. Ooh, that's terrible. That's not good. So I do like. See, there's that Vargas again. I'm not a fan of this Vargas. I wonder, do we have any targets? Okay, so we'll just go real quick through the positions again, with the potential being the highest thing. Pachicho's a center fielder. Egbert is a left fielder. I think Egbert's probably going to be the move. We don't really have anybody here. Sean Siegel. Let's see here. Tom Na, who is a 65 potential. 70 potential, 65 overall shortstop. We've got a shortstop for the most part. Not really drafting based on that, but Darren Engel, a third baseman with corner outfielder potential. Curly. Yeah, left field's definitely a higher need. Bermuda, I do like Bermudez a lot too. Oh, that's a good bat for first base there, guys. Jeremy Lucas looks good. Bobby Barron looks decent. I mean, Lucas looks like he might be on the team next year. At 18? I don't know, guys. No real catching help early. We'll look at Carrera when we come back around for the second round. Yeah, I think it's between, for me, Bermudez, who has an 80 potential and accuracy. Yeah, I like the angle a lot, dude. Look at that power potential for shortstop. Oh, man, guys. Okay, here we go. You ready for this? I need to know. These are the three choices. I have something in my head of what I want to do. I get a vote too. We're going to do our Bermudez is 1. Egbert is 2. Engel is 3. Lucas is 4. So 1 for Bermudez, 2 for Egbert, 3 for Engel, 4 for Lucas. Those are the picks. That's what we're going with. I need 1, 2, 3, or 4, guys. Or you can just type Bermudez. That's fine. Type who you like. Type Bermudez at 2. Oh, that's a lot of Egbert. A lot of Egbert love. 3, 1. Oh, I think 2 is the pick. Oh, For the guys that said Bermudez, I am with you, but that's a lot of twos. That's a lot of twos, guys. Oh, I see a 3. Oh, there's a lot of twos. All right, I'm closing my eyes. I hate picking low accuracy, guys. Oh, man, this is going to hurt so much if he's not really an 80. 4 was Lucas. 4 was Lucas. Angle. Remember those. Lucas, Angle, Egbert, and Bermudez, because we're picking Egbert. Yes, Egbert. Wait, what was he? What was he? What was he? Go back. What was he? Was he legit? Oh, we're not going to see until afterwards. Okay. So, let's see if we got our other guys picked. Diamond, Lowry, Carrera. There's Bobby Barron, and there's somebody was looking at that. There's Angle. Angle was a third baseman. He got picked up by Toronto, and he was a 75. Oof. It's going to hurt so much. Let's see. Stanley, Rosa, Lynch, Lorenz. Guys, we might still have our guy on the... We might still have our guys up there. We might still have another guy up here, guys. Bermudez is still there. All right. I'm not going to lie. Pachicho is still there, too. Bermudez. So who was the other one? Lucas? Jeremy Lucas is there. We already picked an outfielder. I got 3 guys still there. Bermudez, Pachicho. I do like his arm. I don't like his arm. Taking Bermudez. You know what? We're taking Bermudez. Oh, Bermudez was an 80! Oh, it's such a great draft so far. Bermudez was an 80. I hope these are right. I think these are still the right ones. Let's see here. Chef Pachicho got picked. Legit 80. Let's see. Our other guy there. Other guy's still there. I think Lucas is still there. All right. So we have Lucas is still here at a 70 potential. We have a couple of 80 potential guys. I think we've gotten lucky so far. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think the computer. Oh, Ike Metler, guys. I mean, average. I do like the low injury risk guys. I'm not gonna lie about that. Fletcher Paris. Fastball, curveball, slider guys. 65 overall. Bo Johnson. Thanks, Benny. Benny, I'm sorry I missed your stream, dude. Who's Metler? Okay, so let's look at pitching. We got Metler, Dorward, Reggie Randall, who's got a 12.6. I do like the 12.6 curve, I'm not going to lie. His ETA is another year out. Injury risk is average. I do like the low injury risk guys. I'm not going to lie about that. Fletcher Paris. Fastball, curveball, slider guys. 65 overall. Bo Johnson. Thanks, Benny. Benny, I'm sorry I missed your stream, dude. I'm 100% going to try to get into one of those. The high fastball inside, I hold my PCI high and inside. That's how I start my PCI OG dreams. We're at the first year draft is what we're at right now. Yeah, we're going Metler. What do you guys say? All right, guys. 1 for Metler, 2 for Dorward, 3 for Fletcher Paris, and that's the only choices. I'm not giving you Stovall. I'm not giving you Randall. 1 for Metler, 2 for Dorward, 3 for Paris. Metler and Paris are international. Dorward's a central guy. Sportman, what am I recommending you, dude? Ike Metler is an 80 overall potential. God, it's so good, guys. Look at this. Look at it. 80 potential. Oh, I'm so psyched right now. Dude, I wish Moonlight Swami was here. He would love seeing me go over draft stuff. Okay, normally end up fouling off. OG, you got to hold on to it. And the other thing you got to practice is not one of the problems I have, I can't say that you have this. One of the problems I have is I flick my stick down by nature for some reason when I'm swinging. You got to hold on to it and really, or lay off the high fastball. So, recommend me to my channel, Sportman. What do you mean recommending you? I'd be around tonight, Benny. I'm gonna be watching Payback too, but I will be. Oh, Moonlight Swami is. Oh, he doesn't have a. So I'll link his YouTube page because I'm a huge fan of his. He does franchise stuff for. Hold on one second. Let me grab it real quick. It's Franchise Nation. Where is it? So the thing I'm going in here. There it is. That should be his YouTube page. And guys, if you do me a favor, if you have a Twitter account, matter of fact, we're gonna do this right now because this guy absolutely deserves this. If y'all have a Twitter account, what I want you to do is I want you to go onto this Twitter right now. I want you to tweet this guy and just say. Right here. Go tweet that guy. Say, Millennium says you have a great YouTube page. I just subscribed. And go subscribe to his YouTube page. Don't actually just say that. But, I mean, go to his YouTube page, subscribe. He does a ton of franchise stuff. He does with Madden. He does, he's doing a Mariners one right now. His Mariner franchise is amazing. So, I think he's only 3 episodes in, so you can catch up quickly. All right, so we're going to pick another player here, guys. Again, here's another 80 potential guy. He's a relief pitcher. I don't know that we're going to do much with a relief pitcher. We're not drafting relief, so even though I like his control and his arm strength, it's he's got a decent fastball, I'm going to guess. So let's look at what else we have here. Let's look at some catchers. Although we have a decent catcher already. Here's one. Here's one of 2018. He's overall 60 right now. He's a 70 potential. Even if you've already subscribed to him, just go tweet him. Like legit. The guy deserves all the love in the world. And just say, hey, Millennium told me to follow you or something. Or just Millennium's talking about you on the stream. Nicely, not badly. Don't tell him I'm talking badly about him. But anyway, so Chris Rosado, decent arm strength potential. I like the fact that we've got some draft on him. It looks like he can hit above average. So Rosado might be a choice here. I don't really see anyone else I like. Everyone else is 20 plus. Even though these two have a little bit higher potential ratings. I do like that Rosado's a little closer. Jeremy Lucas is still there. So we could still pick Lucas. It does. I think it does, BM. Oh, no. Yeah, it does, because what you're doing is you're drafting your overall, so he might not be as good as he is. So, all right, let's see here. So, Rosado, Lucas, Canales can hit. How's his defense? Fielding's not bad. Strength isn't bad. Injury risk is average, but he can play a couple positions for me. So Canales is going to be a choice. Siegel can hit, can't play anywhere else. Low injury risk, good speed. Already has the speed that he's going to have. Decent fielder, so there's another choice. What is this, Theo Mixon? I don't know if I'm a fan. Not a fan of Mixon. So let's see. Bordick, good contact. Yeah, but we've got better guys on the board right now. Morgan, look at that power. Look at the power potential, boys. And the fielding and the speed. That's 5 tools, guys. See you later, C-Twitch. Thanks for stopping by. You know what? Yeah, I'll stop by, Benny. Absolutely, dude. You make 7:30, and I will stop by. And everybody else that's in the stream, Benny Athletic, I expect you guys to be looking around at 7:30 for his stream tonight. By the way, Panda's not doing user games right now. I do like this guy, guys. Greg Morgan, and we got some accuracy on him, so I like him a lot more too. Morgan might be the pick here, boys. So okay, so we're gonna go through real quick. I love that they're all 80 potential. Here's the choices. The choices are, one is, Rosado. 2 is Lucas. 3 is Canales. 4 is Greg Morgan. I don't want to influence you guys, but there better be a ton of 4s coming on my screen right now. I like the catcher too, by the way. I like Rosado too. But that Morgan with that power potential and the power and speed and defense all mixed together. Yeah, you better. Oh, you like the catcher, Bob? I don't know. Yeah, let's do Morgan. And he's a low injury risk. That's enough for me. I've seen it. He's a 75 potential, so he wasn't far off of what we got. A 4th round 75 potential, I like that a lot. His power is still 75-70, well above average. His fielding stuck. His stealing stuck. His speed stuck. Oh, I'm so psyched. Do we still have the catcher on the board? Oh, Rosado. Okay, so Rosado was a 70 potential. He legit stuck. Cameron Payne was one of the other ones. Yeah. All right, so who is next? See who we got here. Still got that relief pitchers. Nah, not a fan. Reggie Randall, who we looked at earlier. Reggie Randall could be a pick. Canales is still on the board. Good hitting, good vision, okay fielding. I'd like to have a little better fielding. Oh, Jeremy Luke is still on the board too. Why is he still on the board? I know Bo Johnson we looked at one point. We've drafted a lot of fielders, or a lot of outfielders. So there's only 4 pitching prospects left. I think Reggie Randall is someone we could look at. As a matter of fact, I think we could look at all 3 of these. So let's just look around just to make sure we're not missing anything else. God, I don't know. That guy's got 80 arm strength. He could be an absolute fireballer. Remember this name, Terrence Wesley. We're going to think about this. I don't do face cam anyway, Benny. It's not a big deal. Don't tweet that I'm live. Tweet that you went to the YouTube channel. Go to his YouTube channel. That's all I want you to do. Or if you tweet him, mention his YouTube channel, because I don't care that he doesn't care that I'm live. I'm not worried about that. All right, so let's pick. I don't really like. I mean, Savage is decent, but I don't really like any of his potential numbers. Lucas is still on the board. Good, powerful. I mean, he's a little further away. Canales has got some hitting. I don't really like any of these guys, and Story pretty much does it for me. Bordick, he's got good hitting, and he's at shortstop and third base. Maybe. Acevedo, Cardenas. Yeah, see, I don't want to go another outfielder. We've already got 3 outfielders on this. So we're going to look at this. This is what we're going to go for. Number 1, 2, and 3 will be these 3 pitchers. 1 is Dorward. 2 is Randall. 3 is Bo Johnson. 4 is Wesley. We're going to keep Wesley on there. Oh, wow. He's got a cannon, too. All right, so Wesley is 4, and Lucas is 5. That'll be the ones we pick from. Savage is 6. We'll do Savage is 6 just as an add-on. So 1, 2, 3 for the starting pitchers. Wesley is 4. Lucas is 5. Savage is 6. Oh, you already subbed to him? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think 4's right. I think we got to go for the relief pitcher. No, he's an 80. Guys, he is an 80 potential. He's legit 80. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's see what he was. He's legit got 80 velocity, 80 control, 80 velocity, 80, 80 break. Oh, he's going to be so beastly. Let's see here. Who's the next pick? Did somebody actually pick Lucas finally? Well, there's Randall. So Randall was a 75. That'd have been a great starting pitcher. Bo Johnson was a 70. I think it was a little lower than we thought he was. Cardenas was, yeah, we're not really worried about him. There's Canales that we were backing off on. Let's see here. Soriano, Kilpatrick. I don't see Lucas picked yet. Why is he not picked yet? Oh, he was picked by somebody. Oh, dogs. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so... so I see what you're saying. Yeah, so he legitimately only had the 80 in the plate vision. Good power, good contact for potentials. So I'm okay with losing out on him. I kind of liked him, but I'm okay losing out on him too. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. So we've got outfielders. We got Macias, who's a little further away. I'm okay with going outside the 2018 here. Yeah, I did see the San Francisco. Oh, Periwinkle, I thought that changed because their potential is changing from when we draft them to the draft screen. So, I thought that was. We'll look at the draft after the draft too, obviously. Ooh, that does look nice too. I like those ideas for accuracy. Let's see, Valdez, no, Macias, maybe. Kind of average all over the place and high injury risk. We're pretty accurate on him. Good speed. Not much else. I don't really see anything I like. And I mean, he's good overall. Kind of the same thing. Good overall. Let's see. So I think Sanders might be the pick. Just go for another pitcher. I don't really see anyone else I like a whole lot. I've been looking at that Bordick a couple times because of his bat. You know what? Okay, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. So the relief pitcher Paul Sanders is number 1. Acevedo will be number 2. Get a good look at him. And I don't really like Macias a lot, to be honest with you guys. Where's the third one? Eric Bordick. Eric Bordick will be number 3. So 1 is Sanders. 2 is, what did I say, Acevedo? 2 is Acevedo. 3 is Bordick. What's going on, Moonlight? No, dude. I was just telling them to go follow your channel because of your franchise stuff. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. But, guys, follow his channel. That's Moonlight Swami. He streams. He's more YouTube, though. His YouTube videos are amazing. Make sure you go watch him and subscribe to him. He's got a Seattle Mariners franchise right now that he is getting ready to. I think he's getting ready to rebuild. Yeah, he might go one more swing at it, but he might get ready to rebuild at the trade deadline. So absolutely go follow him. I posted the link earlier. I will copy it real quick just to make sure you guys have it. This is his address. Go follow him. absolutely deserves all the love from you guys. So, are we doing? All right, one more time for me, guys. Oh, there you go. 49ers. He does a 49ers franchise. He does a Mariners franchise. The 49ers franchise is in like season 4. It's so good. EHL. And the cool thing about it too is when he does his draft, he streams his draft live and actually does live like feedback. So it's really cool. Really has helped me rethink my Madden franchise a couple times. So, all right. So guys, I need a final decision here. I need a 1 for Paul Sanders. I need a 2 for Luis Acevedo, and I need a 3 for Eric Bordick. One last time for me, guys. No, he does, in terms of rethinking how to do your own franchise, Bob. He doesn't do, like, specific stuff for, like, individual teams. He does, like, what you're looking for in a draft and all. I like Bordick, too, guys. I like Bordick a lot. I think Bordick's the move. Bordick's the move, guys. I think that's the last round we're going to get somebody. Oh, we're still picking? Come on. How many more guys are left? All right, we're going for Sanders because I saw some ones. And who doesn't need more? No, Bob, like I said, he doesn't do specific stuff like that. He does stuff where you go into... He does a franchise and you start watching him and you get ideas for your own stuff from it. Okay, so advance out of the first year draft. It is under... Oh, let's see our updates real quick. Shannon McClellan, awesome May for him. Not going to pull him up because I really like Jake McGee. We'll hold off on that. Gerald Johnson had a good month. A 1.41 ERA. He might have to get moved up, though. Outstanding month of May for Alton Chavez. Batting 490 at bats? Oh, I don't have a spot for him, though. Hot bat from AAA. Nice. All right, so let's see here. It is... Oh, I always forget where they put it. Anyone willing to remind me where they put the signing free agents? Or do I have to sim a day, don't I? Yeah, sim through that date. Okay, so there's a win. So right now, just a heads up, we're 27 and 27. Any players I think get upgraded tomorrow? MLB, the guys you want to ask for that are probably... All right, see you later, Sonny.
Nolan Arenado drove in
the guys you want to look at are on MLB The Show _tips on Twitter. They do videos for that kind of stuff. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Signed draft picks.
Sit in third place in the National League West.
Wow.
10 games out of first.
Guys, an 88 potential, 85, 86.
Games out of first.
I'm absolutely okay with the top 3 draft picks being superstar potentials like that.
Down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-1. As of today, the Astros are in the last
turn off Justin Allegri. Yeah,
West.
Sorry.
8 games out of first.
There we go. So, wow, guys. All right, so he's already got great contact, decent speed. Okay, Alex Bermudez. Look at that durability. He can play every day for us. 76 speed, a 67 steal. He's going to swipe a couple bags. He's a lefty. Needs some power. Was hoping for some more power on him. Ike Metler, his velocity's good. He's going to take a little bit to come up. I don't know where they got a 2017 accuracy, so let's see what Greg Morgan's got for me. Look at that. So power and speed and pretty decent defense. He's going to be a hand probably in a couple of years for us, so I'm okay with that one. Terrence Wesley. Now, this was a guy we took a flyer on. 89 velocity. Whoo! I like that. I like that a lot. A 4-pitch relief pitcher. That's always going to be helpful. Bordick we took because of his bat. He doesn't have a lot of pop, unfortunately. No fielding to speak of. We're going to have to work on him a little bit to get him moving. The good news is durability-wise, we're okay with that. And Paul Sanders, who has good velocity and break. You guys know I always want to see more velocity and break. Yeah, I think Morgan definitely needs some contact. But I like that the power is there already, and I like that he has fielding ability and speed. That definitely helps me with that. So, yeah, that speed is no joke. So, we've got a pitcher of the future sitting there for us. We've got you guys were absolutely right up at this Egbert. I love this Egbert so far. Love the durability there. I need to get his fielding up. His fielding needs a lot of work. So, love it, guys. We're going to, let's see here. Yep, give him a little 1 year. Yep, you're getting a 1 year deal. 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 I really wish they fixed it. Well, I mean, you can't really do anything with rookies, I guess. So, it was a great draft, guys. Yeah, but what's he going to drag bunt for? I mean, great speed, but what's he going to drag bunt for? One drag bunt. I do like this Bordick, even though he's a D potential and a 64 overall. I do like the fact that he's got all the contact sitting there already. So you get a 1 year deal. You get a 1 year deal. You all get 1 year deals. Okay, so where are we at right now? So we are 27 and 27. We're gonna sim to the break here because we're gonna play the Mets next. That's gonna be our next game, or the Yankees. Yeah, because that'll be a game we can't do a lot for. So sim through this. Loss. We just got keep him active, and then we're gonna put him back in. Yep, put him back in. Place him on the bench, and place him on the bench. Okay, so let's fix that real quick. Completed. Eduardo Escobar. Greg Holland has been signed by the Diamondbacks, which makes sense because they have a terrible closer. Andrew Heaney has been called up from the Angels, and they brought up Scott Williams, who's somebody for the Nationals, apparently. 7-1. Trades, the trading block. Hellickson just went on. Cashner just went on.
Petco Park, 7-3.
Place LaCroix back on again.
Combined for 10 hits as
Tyson Ross is on. Alexei Ramirez is on. And Drew Pomerantz is on.
The Atlanta Braves put together 10 hits
total
as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds.
We need pitching bad.
6-3. Tanner
but I'm not about to send
got his
anybody
third win this season as the Nationals downed the Cubs,
all right, well,
3-2.
We got to fix our rosters real quick.
10 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays, 4-3. The Chicago White Sox totaled 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers, 6-3.
I'm cool with that.
The Royals amassed 14 hits
in
the game.
So,
as they
statistics-wise, let's see where we're at.
7-3.
Let's make sure we're on the right part of the calendar.
Mike Morin
collected
so
win
number
we're good
2
there.
on the year.
Sorry, just on Allegri. I know, guys. Sorry about that. Statistics-wise, let's see where our team is. Again, Charlie Blackmon, a bunch of guys with 63 games under their belt. I like that. I like guys that can play. Home runs. Cargo, obviously leading the team. Arenado and Charlie Blackmon not far behind. Paulson starting to catch on fire a little bit. Story getting his home runs in. Parra, Hundley coming back and helping out. Let's see where we are average-wise, though. Trevor Story still hitting great for us, along with DJ LeMahieu. I love both of these guys there for a long time. So, Cargo hitting well. Cargo might be the guy shipping out if we can't get anything. Yeah, it's time to start listening. But again, I think when we want to start listening, is going to be closer to the trade deadline when people are really going to start paying for him. Jackson Williams having a great. This excites me because we're going to trade Hundley away almost definitely. So. Let's see, where are we at? OBP, again, really great. Where's our OPS number? OPS number is what we care about. Cargo with a 924 OPS. Reynolds is having a great campaign so far. So, okay, I can see that. Guys we're going to be looking to trade are probably going to be, again, we'll look at this real quick, in our budget. Cargo's probably on our block. We're going to get more back for him because they're going to have control over him for 2 years. I'm looking to trade Parra, but I'm not. If I can trade Cargo, I'll hold on to Parra. LeMahieu's with this team for a while. We might trade, since McGee's only on a 1 year deal, we might trade him. Charlie Blackmon is sticking here because we got him under control for another year. Hundley's on the block. De La Rosa's on the block. And Ryan Rayburn is on the block. And Chad Qualls is on the block. So looking to trade and rebuild. Jackie Robinson fun facts? I do not, unfortunately. Yeah, no, Reynolds is absolutely one of those guys that you're either going to hit a bomb or hit nothing with him. So, where are we at in the calendar year? June? You know what? We're going to update that trading block a little bit. We're going to take Parra off. We're going to... Oh, God, I hate doing this. We're going to throw Gonzo on. We don't need anything in these three. Maybe first base, center field, right field. No. I'm okay with Paulson. So let's go to right field. So, okay. So what we're going to do here is start putting other guys on. Nick Hundley. Let's see, what was the other one I was just looking at? De La Rosa's already on. Rayburn is on. Yeah, so I mean that looks pretty good for now, trade wise. I think we'll get something start getting some nibbles on those. Arrieta's a free agent next year. Gotta look at that. So, and Jason Mott is back soon too. So, oh, was he? I didn't know that. I bet the Robinson Cano was named after Jackie Robinson. I've never heard that before, Benny. That's awesome. All right, so we are in a pretty good spot here. We'll play the Yankees on the next stream. Again, we're doing the stream